Here we go again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Downstage Dungeons. How you doing, cast?
So good.
Phenomenal.
So good.
I am on hour 16 of my day. There's so much caffeine coursing
Hour
through
16.
me.
I took a really long nap today.
I
Wait.
worked for 7 hours,
No, me
closed
too.
the show, struck a show,
12, 13, 14.
and then...
Dude, I'm on 16 too. I don't have a good reason. You
Look,
do.
I'd struggle busting, but let's go!
Yeah, welcome back to Downstage Dungeons. We're so excited to be back. Season 3, kind of. Yay! Season 3. We are so excited to play Dungeons and Dragons, which a bunch of nerdy theater kids and usually Talmage, who plays the amazing role of Tavlor, but unfortunately Talmage is feeling under the weather. We love you, Talmage.
We
love you. And we're awake, TikTok.
Oh, we were making hearts.
I made multiple hearts.
I thought we were just snapping.
Oh.
Like,
No.
like applause for
No,
Talmage.
we can do heart snaps.
They-
That's so nice.
Little heart snap.
Okay, beautiful.
Can't make sound.
So,
Cute.
previously on Downstage Dungeons, we haven't seen you guys since Mother's Day, and that's what the episode title was, very fitting. So, Maximus Ultor, after finding an old foe to be the leader of a civilization of cats that they saved, we're jumping right into the good stuff, and the leader of Farallon to be their longtime foe, Zazor, the chaotic, prophetic murderer who has a lot of spears and a lot of attitude. That's a good way to describe him. After he, as well as the rest of their Tabaxia allies, helped them find the sweet, sweet freedom. Lucky ship. Amber, give a wave. Amber plays Lucky.
My ship,
Yay.
inherited by the death of my friends.
Oh.
Maximus.
I know that feeling.
Welcome back.
Maximus Ultor reclaimed the ship. They traveled to the town of Eovos in search of Leah, who was revealed to be the mother of Samira, one of Amber's old characters who died, and now we're trying to figure out where her soul is, because apparently it's closer than you might think. There's some lore. Samira, her older brother's the big bad evil guy, Lucidar, it's no big thing. And then at Eovos, there was a confrontation while you guys were talking to Leah. There was also one with Mama Dolores, shout out. But that was just the ruckus in order to find Leah. Once you guys found Leah, you talked to her a little bit. She gave you a very important ring. A ring with 2 glass... Yeah, this is why I'm doing the recap.
That was a ring.
She gave you guys a very important ring, and this ring was the method that she was able to use to travel between worlds. It had 2 glass baubles on it, one with a little bit of soil from Ernaxia, and in the other, a small fraction of azanite. We remember now.
I'm here.
Very
I'm with
important ring. If you don't remember the ring, we're not progressing.
Like the McRib, we are so bad.
So, after that, Lucidar and Zazor pretty much razed Eovos to the ground, covered it in the demon fire, the mysterious flames that have sinister properties. Rowan, very familiar with these flames, and uncovered a little bit of a new party trick. You were able to narrowly... I know, this is really good for you right
He
now, isn't it?
mentioned it today, and I was like, when did Rowan do that?
That's crazy.
Sorry.
Anyway, after this encounter, Zazor led Lucidar to Maximus Ultor and then vanished, leaving Maximus Ultor to battle Lucidar, and it did not go well at all. You almost hit him once. He's the bad guy. You guys are level 12. Now 13. Yay. Level 13.
Yay!
In this confrontation, right before Lucidar was about to kill everybody, Leah arrived, Lucidar's mother. Unfortunately for Leah, she gave her life, saving all of you and allowing you to escape. Though there were some tender and emotional moments between her and her oldest son, who was just so far gone down a dark path. The morning of Lucidar, when he had to kill his mother because of Maximus Ultor's affiliation with that weakness, allowed you to escape back to the sweet, sweet freedom. Lucky had the engine going. Lucky wasn't there. She's going to find out all about this in
I had to get the
few
ship.
minutes. Yes. Sorry for the longer recap today. It's just been a while, so we're recapping real good. So, you guys escaped, not unscathed, worse for wear, but alive. And we are going to begin today's session, not at that point, but somewhere between 3 and 5 months earlier. Will the rest of you please stand up from the table
Okay.
and leave?
Let us
Oh.
leave.
Oh!
Oh, interesting.
And Lauren and Parker, can you please take your spots at the table?
I've been replaced. No, I'm not replacing
I'm
you.
just kidding. I'm just
I know you guys were so
kidding.
excited to play D&D
I
again.
realized that was so
We got him so
It's
excited.
We're so, like the McRib, we're so back.
Big recap.
Anyway, everyone's gone. This is the new cast. So, diving right in, a few months before all these events happened, we have two new adventurers whose story needs to be told. Oh, I made another Rowan. I don't know why I did that. So, diving into the world of Ernaxia, you two have been traveling together in search of this legendary group of heroes named Maximus Ultor. You all know of the wars of Barad-dûr, the Paragon Assembly, this antagonizing force that pretty much wants to eradicate the entire human kingdom. They've shut down the borders, they've blocked the coalition, and for your own reasons, you want to join the fight. I won't spoil that for everybody else, and you guys can keep that near and dear to your heart. But you guys kind of happened to align your goals together. You probably heard this one bragging on about his quest to join the mightiest adventuring group. After all, he has a pamphlet that they are looking for new members. On your journeys, each, again, with your very own reasons, for seeking out this group, you have come to what you expect this pamphlet to lead you to Maximus Ultor, because it's not so easy just to find these heroes of the realm. So, you're enlisting a little bit of help. You might be a little skeptical of this plan, but you're very sure.
Very.
Legends, stories. Some guy told you about it in the tavern. A fortune teller, a powerful mage who excels at telling and seeing the future, and also particularly good at finding people. Again, some guy told you this in a tavern. It wasn't on the pamphlet, but if there's two things you're sure of, it's your plan and your pamphlet.
I'm very confident in the pamphlet.
So, in the city of Ordarin, a few months ago, at a carnival that was in town, you find this mystical little tent, a small tent, for you, difficult to fit in. That small of a tent. Outside, there's this shoddy little sign that speaks of a fortune teller, the prophet, Yao Gui. You hear she's delightful. As you two come to this place, it's going to cost you a few gold pieces, but if there's two things you're sure about, it's your plan
And my
this pamphlet. Yes, it's a very colorful pamphlet. So, this is where you find yourselves. And if you could, we'll start with you, Lauren. Could you please describe what your character looks like
Oh, okay.
for the fans?
What's the weather like, first of all? Because that's gonna change
So it's overcast, but nighttime. It's very dark. However, in this carnival, even though it's wartime, it's very important to this human civilization that things don't stop. You don't start celebrations or joy when times are bad. Despite the refugees and the war efforts, it's important to stay strong to your traditions. It's part of that free spirit of humans that you admire so much. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. I'm ready now.
Are you?
That you admire so much. So, that is kind of where you find yourself on this night. It's been a joyous occasion so far, and honestly, you two have grown to, you guys like each other's company enough. You've been traveling at least for maybe a few weeks on this venture. Can you please describe your
Yeah.
character? I almost moved on. Hi, everybody.
All right, so it's a pretty tall, dark tan lady with super short, obviously cut by herself, hair that's dark brown and straight. She has 2 dyed streaks. Oh, and there's bangs, so like the streaks go from the bangs to the back. But one of them is like this light cream color, and then the other one's more of a pink but still light color. She's wearing a white, I don't know what to call it. It's not a cloak, but it's like a full body shirt.
A tabard.
Sure. I don't know what that is.
That's okay.
And then
Thomas.
a leather chest plate that has a sparrow on it. And that's kind of the most important parts of what she looks like.
Thank you, Lauren. Parker, please describe your character.
Yes, so he's a brass dragonborn, so he's fairly tall, fairly stocky, he's built very large. Not a small man by any sense of the word.
Not a small dragon man.
Not a small dragon man guy. He doesn't have any hair. He is very scaly, very glossy scales. Brass, like I said. He's got kind of like reddish eyes with like gold little flecks in there. He doesn't typically wear armor. He wears just like a very large tunic, and just some casual slacks that he wears. He's got some leather shoes on, probably a cloak of some sort with a hood on it that's not up right now. Just very casual wear.
And you guys already know each other. What is your character's name?
My character's name is Marvasilius Arson, or Marv.
Marv for short.
Marv for short.
Marv Arson.
Lauren.
My
What's your
name is Ira.
Ira.
Yeah, I-S-R-A, Ira.
You guys writing this down at home. It's important. I-S-R-A. Is Ida, sorry.
Ira.
Yeah, I was just being goofy.
You roll the R. Or kind of a flip, because I can't.
Ira.
It's a little it's a little Irish.
Ira.
Yeah,
A little.
sure.
Beautiful. So, as you approach this tent, is there any interaction you guys would like to have with each other, discussing the surroundings, the plan?
Yes. Ira, I was wondering, what's in here?
You don't know what's in the tent that you told us to come to?
Not a clue.
Well, the sign says it's a fortune teller.
You know I can't read.
Okay, but you told us to come to this tent.
Yes, because it's a flipping tent.
Okay, but
It's a very nice tent.
It's a
this
very nice
royal,
flipping tent.
royal purple, very small. The sign isn't great. It's made of like wood. But remember, you do know this person, they can find people. A guy told you this.
Okay.
And he
So-
wouldn't have lied to you.
you told us to come to a tent where you don't know what the person here does.
Well, I met a man at a tavern.
I
and
know you met a man at a tavern. You don't have to keep telling me this story. I am only trusting you because you are my only lead.
He told me to come here and see this tent because the lady inside can find anyone, anywhere.
But you don't know what the tent is or why we are at the tent.
I know it's purple.
Let's,
I know.
Let's just go in the tent.
All right.
Very well. So, as you enter the tent, easy enough for you, Ida, but you definitely have to like duck, and even as you get in, you know,
I can't
you
stand up
kind of
real high.
expect this mystical place that's like maybe even bigger on the inside, but this seems smaller on the inside. Although initially there's nobody here, and the inside of these purple drapes are black. And there's these little star-like lights that kind of flicker around you, so there is a little bit of mysticality to it. In this room, there's only a center table with a purple tablecloth. You do feel kind of a chill as you come into this room, and in the center, as you would expect in a fortune teller's tent, a crystal bauble. So for this one, it's this deep lapis or like very deep navy almost blue, a little more vivid than navy. It's kind of hard to explain, but it is this moving energy in here. It's very, very blue. What do you do?
I would like to poke the crystal ball.
You want to poke it?
I want to poke it.
Okay. As you just look at each other without a single word,
Nod.
and you go to reach your finger out,
There was definitely not in there. Look.
you hear a,
Poke.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Where's it coming from?
And as you look beyond, you don't really know where she came from. There's no like back room here. But as you look up from this crystal bauble, you see this older female turtle. About 5 feet tall. She looks elderly. She has like this grayish hair and bangs that kind of go over where her eyes and her yellowish snout go out. She has like a kind of cadence to her voice, and also she makes that sound. Poor posture, but she is wearing this like beautiful light purple dress with a starry design. She reaches up and you see like these long hands that kind of come out like, how may I be of assistance to those so young, so young?
Yes, so I was told by a man in a tavern.
Speak up, I'm not a young woman anymore.
I was told.
Although I'm happy to have fooled you.
Like I said, I was told by a man in a tavern
As all great stories are told.
that you could help us find people. Is that correct?
Finding people and things. It's a tricky talent. It'll cost you.
How much?
How much do you have?
2 gold?
Please roll deception or persuasion. Don't tell me which.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. Ah, such a shame because it only costs 3 gold pieces. Ah, I'm afraid that you'll just have to find some other means or trade, perhaps. You have some lovely gauntlets. They're beautiful.
I hate to say it, but I may have found an extra gold piece in my pocket.
So good. So glad to hear. You may put it in the hat. There's this beautiful, like pristine condition hat that was not there before. It's like a top hat. It has like a purple ribbon around it that like droops onto the table.
Ooh.
Do you put your gold in the hat?
Yeah, I'm putting the 4 gold
There's like
in there.
some sort of air pressure
You
that
said 3.
She said it was 4.
she said it was 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
You told her that we had 2.
You can put in 4.
Oh. I put in 4 just because that's what I thought that it was.
Oh, so generous, so nice. Tell me about who you wish to find.
We're looking for... That's not the voice I just did.
It's all right.
We're looking for Maximus
It's Miss Ultor. Of course. It's my job to know, dearie. She's not even looking. You remember her bangs go over her eyes. So she's kind of like looking up. She's definitely a little kooky, but there is something mystical about this place that strikes you as odd. Why are you looking for this Maximus Ultor, the heroes of the realm?
I was given this pamphlet.
Pamphlet. Yes.
Yes.
We'd like to join them.
Why? Are you friendful?
I'd say friends.
None of my business. You pay good money. Let's see what we can do. She's gonna like very slowly shuffle to the table. Come, gaze into the crystal orb. What do you see?
What do I see?
What do you see?
I see.
Would you like to make a perception check?
I would.
Please.
Should I also roll perception?
Sure.
I would love to.
19.
15.
Nothing. It's blue. It's a very deep blue. Maybe a little
I
moving.
see a beautiful blue orb.
Look closer, dear. Stare into the eye of Kyoros.
Marv is gonna just like lean down.
Can I
Like-
make a religion check?
You absolutely may make a religion check on the name Kyoros.
17.
17. Very easy enough for you to know. You are very learned in this subject. Kyoros, the goddess, god crown, goddess of time.
I'm just like, he's now just a couple inches from the orb, like this close. And I just want to like put my hand on the other side of it to see if I can see my hand. That way I think there's something in between.
You do not see your hand on the other side.
Oh, okay.
Can you make, this is actually a homebrew one. Can you make, we'll say, actually, let's just do sleight of hand, please.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah.
11.
11. So, as you move to go to the other side of this, you do kind of graze it for a moment.
Ooh.
And for a second, you're no longer in the room.
Okay.
You forget your senses for just a second. And you look down, and you see this chasm that has appeared below your feet. And you see people falling in, one by one, screaming. Many of them calling out your name. And as this happens, linked on your arms, you see this person. It feels familiar, but you can't quite make out the face in this darkness. And you feel your strength leaving you, like you've never felt it before. You even feel them dig their nails, and you dig your claws into their flesh, and you feel the tearing and the void. And you feel them calling out to you before your strength fails you, and they tumble into the abyss.
Wow.
As you regain your senses, you kind of go back in a jolt, and you see her smiling as she moves her hands around it, with a much different demeanor than before. So what did you see? What did the Eye of Kyoros tell you, child?
Well, I saw some people falling into a chasm, and there was one. I was holding his hand so close to saving him, and he slipped, and that was it.
Oh. Time is such a fickle thing. Perhaps it's a long-forgotten memory, or perhaps it's tomorrow, or the day after. Or your final moments, perhaps. Tell me, children who has dabbled in the power of the gods, do you have the courage enough for this?
Where did you get such a relic?
I don't think you can afford that kind of information. Very different demeanor from before. Kooky fortune teller gone. This mystical prophet woman who has this strange power, now very present. She still looks to you for an answer.
Can I vibe check the orb?
Vibe check the orb. Make an Arcana check.
Is there any way I can tell whether that was like a previous memory that I've forgotten about, or if it's in like actually in the future?
History check.
17 plus 6.
17 plus 6 is 23.
23.
Boom.
So, when you first walked in, it felt no different than an arcane focus.
Okay.
But now, you've had moments where you feel very strong and close to your deity, and you felt that powerful surety. This is a powerful surety, but not one of comfort, one of power. And it makes you a little afraid.
Okay.
But she did ask if you have courage enough for this.
Do I know how my goddess feels about such a thing?
Yeah, this is a pretty neutral god crown to yours. So, I don't think you have to worry about like offending per se. She's pretty chill. She's the goddess of free will.
Okay, yeah.
She's not really one to be like, can't do that.
I guess I'll gaze into it.
Okay. You're just gazing?
Sure.
He touched it.
Oh, I don't want to touch it yet.
You don't want to touch it?
I just want to.
She's kind of inviting you to do so.
Oh, well, she told me not to poke it earlier.
Yeah.
So.
Well, now you've paid.
And I'll poke it again.
You're gonna touch it?
I'll poke it.
Okay. So, as you touch this orb, you see this black tower that cuts through the sky. And around this, a beautiful fortress, a city, a monument of strength, protection, security. This is the city of Wintercrest, the Black Tower that serves as a symbol of strength, something you're very familiar with. But the fear you had before, the hesitancy, turns to terror as you see what is usually the snowy covered rooftops ablaze. You see a sky filled with fire. The mountains in front of you that once stood so strong, melting beneath the power of some force, and you feel this weight. It shoves you to the ground, and the ground itself feels warm but uncomfortable, and then so hot to the touch. You try to scream, but there is no voice other than a soothing voice. Stand up, Ida. And then you come back to the room.
Do I recognize the voice?
It's so familiar, but it's like trying to remember a dream. So not quite.
For that history check, natural 19, but it's -2, 17.
17? Nope. No idea. Oh, your history checks are going to be so much fun, Parker.
Anything to do with intelligence, really.
Fascinating. What a nice gift that you've been given. Use that gift wisely. You see her put her whole hand on this orb and grab it, and as she does, her entire purple cloak turns into this lapis blue color. Her eyes glow this bright blue color of strength. There's almost a fire with them, but it's calm as she grabs it and she puts it away. And she takes out this scroll. It's not a pamphlet, but follow these instructions.
I would like to grab it because I can read.
I would also like to grab it.
Okay.
Because
You both grab it?
Yeah.
Okay, you both grab one side of the scroll and then just kind of open it together. And you see that there's these glowing letters on it that give you very specific instructions.
They mean nothing to me.
What does it say?
Regardless of what it says, there's a few steps for you to complete. I'll talk to you guys a little bit about it later.
Okay.
But, for the sake of brevity, over the next couple of months, you will be successful in following these instructions, and some weird things are going to happen. Is there anything you would like to do before bidding the prophet Yao Guai adieu?
I don't think so.
You've had the experience, you've received the instructions.
I would like to ask,
Sure.
do you see our visions as well?
These gifts are for the individual. I have received many gifts I am grateful for in my time. Before your time is up, make use of your gifts. Use them well. and good luck. They will need you before they know. Good morrow. You can leave your tips in the jar behind. And you turn around. There's now this like long hallway that has appeared behind you, and at the very end, there's this wooden stool with a little jar that has tips written on it.
I gave her 4 gold instead of 3. I'm walking out.
This tip culture, man.
I'll give her
Okay,
a copper.
you walk out of the tent.
I'll give her a copper.
Okay, a copper piece. You start reading these instructions. Some of them are so random. Like, there's like, talk to this person, make sure you compliment their shoes. If you don't compliment their shoes, it's not gonna work, okay? And then later down, there's like very specific coordinates and how to go and like, oh, this is really useful stuff. And then one of the last thing it says is, it's a lovely day for fishing, isn't it? And that is we are going to return to our current adventure.
Alright.
So, friends, if you could return to your positions as I welcome the rest of the cast. Thanks, guys. Well done. Nice debut.
Beautiful.
Hope you guys have a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you to Chiseler and all the TikTok love and views. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good time. I turned up the microphones a little bit since you guys mentioned that one of the tables was a little quiet. In fact, I'll do it again. Oh, I almost didn't stop the music.
We were just talking about how excited we were to play Dungeons and Dragons and then got kicked out.
Hey, we can't wait to play our favorite game.
Yeah.
Leave. You're not allowed to play your favorite game.
Josh, do you have any water bottles in there?
Yeah, go ahead and grab one. If you want to grab me one too, I might give you a kiss.
Potentially
Cute. Are we? We're still live, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you.
Yeah.
Pause.
Nothing really important happened when you were gone.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Y'all are sus.
Nothing at all.
I like this tune.
Dry year. Dry year, man.
What
Did you guys have a good time? Yeah, go ahead.
What connection are they going to have to times of the past?
I'm so curious.
I'm so curious.
So curious.
Curious.
So,
I didn't look at your character sheet.
Oh, I forgot to put it back over. Thank you.
I didn't see it. I was trying to figure out what symbol you were from the cards.
Oh.
So I was trying to be bad.
Got you.
Otherwise.
I didn't see nothing.
Maximus Ultor.
Yeah.
That's us.
As we return to the world of Ernaxia once again.
We're back for
Did
real
you
this
leave
time.
the world of Ernaxia?
Now we're actually back.
You guys, you three are returning to the
Did
world
they go to
of Ernaxia.
Azotheron? That would be crazy. Sorry.
Maybe. I'll never tell. As we return to the world of Ernaxia, a few hours have now passed since the incident at Eovos. At this time, it's still pretty dark out. You have, I'll say for the sake of things, you're able to find a nice spot that's far away. The smoke in the distance rising into the overcast has faded from the events of Eovos. People have started moving around again after feeling the weight of the events, the tragedies, and some close calls from before.
I just gotta wait on this music. This is the ship music. I feel like we're not quite at the ship music yet.
Because we still are. It is quite late at night. Things to keep in mind. The ship, not in a fantastic state.
Did dig it out of the ground
You did.
and fought a lot of
You
bugs.
super dug the ship out of the ground. So many bugs, holes.
Giant bugs.
Rowan almost didn't go in.
They didn't wanna.
It's a whole thing. Tavlor has been resting, leaning back on an enlarged drake, looking pretty disappointed himself. He's been pretty discouraged. He hasn't really said much. You guys know that he's not the kind for the sharing circles, perhaps. Sniper number 2 will always come in clutch, though. We miss you, Talmadge.
Come back, Tom.
Come back soon.
As for everyone else, it's been a few hours. Zika, the half brother and demon that lives inside Samira's heart, even though Samira has passed on. Lore.
He's like, wow. That's pretty crazy.
Has
Parker's lore night.
been trying to get people to speak. There is a pretty comical interaction between him and Tavlor as they try to. Zika tries to do his talking thing. Zika. He just says whatever comes to his mind.
That's true.
Do you want to see my dog?
I want to see my dog.
Joan has fallen asleep in her usual state, leaning on Kelsier, as it is quite late. Although the rest of you on the deck, the night is yours. If there's any interactions you'd like to have at this time, or any work that you would like to start doing as you put this ship in park.
I would like to know where Zazor is.
Oh yes, very important.
Yeah.
Look up.
Oh.
He's just there.
So as we're parked, he's
just flying on his spear. He hasn't said anything. He's just moved where you guys have also been. It reminds you of how he was at Farallon, where he was just this looming presence.
I hate that guy.
It's deeply unsettling.
He's just the worst.
It kind of doesn't bother me anymore. He's just kind of always there.
Are you 3 gathered together on the deck?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're discussing the events prior.
Oh, are we talking now? This is Zika.
Oh, hey, Zika.
Was there something you wanted to talk about? Actually, there's something I would like to talk about. So, giant pillar of demon fire in the sky. Actually, I don't know what demon fire is. Giant pillar of fire in the sky. I left for 2 minutes.
It wasn't me.
What happened?
It technically wasn't me. Technically.
He definitely helped a bit.
Are you a good guy or a bad guy?
No, wait. That was phrased incredibly poorly. Let me try again. The pillar, and all of the things. We may have been associated with it, but we
That
didn't cause
doesn't
it.
sound
We didn't
better.
cause it. We didn't cause it.
Kind of sounds like you guys are dancing around the question, which is exactly someone who caused that event would say to someone who is inquiring
All right.
about
So
said event.
speaking of dancing, let's break it down really quick.
Speaking of dance.
So what happened?
Break what?
We're gonna tell you what happened.
I didn't break anything.
Are you sure?
So break it down means to take
The
something.
ship was already like
No,
this.
No,
What?
it's a metaphor.
Meant for who?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you what happened.
Okay.
That's all that means.
No, yeah,
Baby
sure, shoot.
steps. You go to take baby steps.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I can't use.
I
Okay.
didn't realize it was such a big word.
No,
So-
I'm not a baby. I'm more of like this temporal entity that lives inside Samira's heart. I thought we were already over this.
He scares me.
Just, I find him more interesting.
Where's my dog?
Yeah, you
That's
still.
I was gonna ask,
He-
how is your dog?
I forgot.
I don't know.
He had a dog.
Yeah.
He has a 3-legged undead dog that Tabler,
Yeah.
or sorry, Rowan made for him.
Oh,
I'm still
yeah,
doing that.
You made him a bone
Okay,
dog.
so
All right. Focus.
Zazel fighting with Lucidar, correct?
Yes.
That was known.
Amber doesn't remember.
By Lucky, no.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, Lucky did know.
Yeah.
Lucky knew that there was a fight, a confrontation between.
Okay.
Yeah.
fighting, Zazel, lots of fire and things. We started running.
Do I know who Lucidar is?
I think at this point,
Okay, just through
he's
word of
common
mouth.
knowledge, I feel
Okay,
like.
cool.
sure, you guys. I'm sure you guys have talked about it.
Yeah.
before.
Name dropped him once or
Yeah.
twice.
I might not have recognized him though, because I've never seen him. Okay,
So,
sorry. Continue.
A lot of fighting going on, and fire and explosions and things, and we all started running, and then you two started going towards the ship. I turned back around because Tavlo and Drone were in trouble, and so I turned back, and then
Someone
And then
watched the
Rowan
latest
turned back.
episode before the session.
so Lucidar was there, and we're like, "Whoa, that's crazy! What are you doing here?" And he's like, "I'm gonna burninate everything." Tom Door was a dragon, burninate the fires of hell. so there was kind of like a skirmish there, and we tried to fight him, and it didn't go very well. Almost killed Joan, almost killed Tavlor. Rowan shows up, and he was like attacking us and whatnot.
How did you? Because you were outside the big flame column with me. How did you meet up with them? Because I was stuck outside. Dude, come on, help me.
Freaky magic.
I'm not entirely sure.
Oh, you don't know. Okay. He's just being so suspicious.
It's just sort of. Well, it's like it's a weird mixture of like kind of like giddiness, but at the same time, just like genuine confusion.
Okay.
It's like I've been kind of messing with this stuff, but I had no idea that it would actually work.
Oh, cool.
I was able to like walk through it,
Oh.
You just like walk through a fire.
and then I kind
you
of
didn't
like
get hurt at all?
blocked it for a little bit. Well, I mean, it like I felt it, but I wasn't burned by it.
Man, that's
That's
crazy
pretty
because you're
crazy.
so flammable.
Incredibly.
I'm glad everyone's doing better.
Yeah.
I sat with Joan. She cried. I don't know if it helped.
I'm sure that was so useful.
I don't know if I can cry. I'm kind of in a dead body.
I wonder if those tears. That is a great question.
Yeah.
We should test that theory sometime.
So anyway.
Anyway.
To finish the recap.
I'm so scared right now.
Lucidar was basically going to like finish me off, and Leah shows up,
3 hours ago.
and Leah shows up, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, Kevin, no!" And then he stops and he's like, "What the shit? You know who they are?" And then he killed her. He like grabbed her by the head with like his flame hand, and they went, and then the pillar of fire was him and his mum, and now she's dead probably.
She was so great though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yep.
Dude, Dad's gonna be so mad.
Oh yeah, he likes her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had like 3 kids together.
They liked each other a little bit. I would hope.
I wonder how that incorporates them into all of this family drama.
I'm not sure.
Oh, me?
No, your dad.
Oh, I mean, I think we're gonna find out, right? Wasn't that like the whole point?
Yeah, we're kind of going there.
To go back to dear old Dad? He's a great guy.
That's
Very scary.
Do I believe him?
Make an insight check.
Natural 18.
First roll of the day. Look at
that we know of.
no, from Amber.
Hold
Oh,
on,
true.
because Lucky's
First
insight is her proficiency.
He rolled a natural 1.
Oh. Well, it was a 25.
You know, he's expressed before, maybe not to Lucky, but to the rest of the group, that he is on board with his dad. You know, his dad was very involved in the ritual to bring Zafira back to life as Samira the first time, using Zika. And he has said nothing but good things about his dad, other than, you know, him being a powerful presence. But you guys already know that he is called the Demon King.
That's the exact line that I thought of.
The Demon King from the Bible.
Does this really small voice in the corner?
It's very an unknown potential antagonist we don't know, but we're going.
So he does believe that the Demon King's a good guy.
Yeah, he's always been on board.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
So, you're parked.
Sorry,
you go ahead.
No, I can't remember when Lucky split. She was there for the whole give him the ring stuff, right?
Yeah, she was there for the conversation with Leah, and then she was just the first one to go ahead. And as people went back to help, she was like, the most helpful thing I can do is get the boat so we can leave.
Right.
Which she did, and everyone escaped with, you know,
Yeah.
limbs, senses about them.
That was post conversation with Zazor, and
Yeah.
then
Okay.
we
So-
left.
Yeah, it's
And
now been
then-
a couple hours as well.
Cool.
Recap, moving towards the future. What will you do next?
Yeah. So maybe
Loving the
maybe
BBG
Zika
just
can help
makes
with
a
the.
quick little visit.
Who has it? Do you have it? Who has
I
the
don't
ring?
remember who has it.
I
Kill
believe
him,
Joanna.
probably. Yeah.
She's inconsolable currently.
Actually, she just passed out, but
Oh, so
if
later.
if you need the thing, you can.
It's
So
probably my fault. that she's upset.
so from what I gather, the best way to go where we need to go is the water.
And then up to the Eternity Mountains
Yeah.
to find this hidden village.
Towards the Dark Sea.
Well-
Forgotten village? The Dark Sea, you say?
Well, you mean bare empty space. It's not a village there anymore.
What happened to it? Do you know?
Don't they know?
Not that specific.
There was a
Mr.
vision
Reginald told you.
in episode 51, The Burn of Memories, in which Mr. Reginald,
He flew there.
he wrecked a village, went to an altar, did a ritual. It was very messy. The town vanished, except for Zafira, now Samira,
Oh, okay.
with Zika in
Right.
her heart.
Okay.
So more
So
like an empty
back-
clearing.
Yeah, back
Yeah.
to wherever that was.
We are getting back on the same page. It's been a couple months.
The best way to get there from here, considering north is Sentinel, would be the water. Right.
Tavlor pokes his head up. Okay, guys, so if we go to Sentinel, no magic. No fire.
That's great. That's cool.
In fact, probably passing Sentinel, probably a good idea. No magic.
I
Or maybe we just like
No
yeah,
go-
fire.
let's just go past. Let's go around Sentinel. I like
Yeah.
that. plan.
Even then, it's just probably a good idea. You see Drake also like nod and shake his head with what he's saying. No magic.
No fire.
No fire.
Understood.
seems like
Drake
a
sneezes.
very seems like a very
see?
very touchy subject.
And then I'm
Understood.
pretty sure, correct me on my geography, that to the east is Enron.
Not
If we were to
currently.
try to go this way around Sentinel, wouldn't we hit Enron?
No, that's on the other side of Elwahan. That's like a month's travel away.
I just thought they were
Fine.
close because that's where we went. We went from
No,
Enron
if
to
you
Sentinel.
went straight up from Sentinel, you would hit Vordarin, going a little bit west. Directly west of Sentinel is Lake Elwes, which is in the center. So yes, to get the Eternatui Mountains with the only vehicle you have besides the Hippogriff, who can't hold everybody, is to go through the water up with your boat. However,
There's a lot of holes in the ship.
Yeah.
sand okay, water.
So I can mend, because I've been repairing this ship for as long as we've had it. However, if we need to get there with any kind of expediency, I can mend like one plank of wood per minute.
Elmer Fudd Games, thank you so much for the raid of 13. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you,
Yeah.
welcome. Dungeons and Dragons, cozy,
Fire.
blankets, snacks, enjoy.
Welcome.
So does anyone else have any magical abilities that may assist in the repair of, yes, Kevin?
I do. And, you know, the whole time magic thing. Can like, it would take
Oh
a
yeah,
while.
that's new for you.
That is new.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It'd take a while, but you know, I can like reverse the effects that time has had on certain things. It would just take a long time.
I mean, I could make some like skeletons to help you build and fix more things.
That's so cool.
Hypothetically.
Well, the only thing,
I vote for that, yes, absolutely. Zika.
the only thing about that is materials.
You got bones on hand?
Do I have what?
You got bones on hand?
You said you were the bone guy.
Well, yes, I've got.
You
a
got
certain number
bones.
of I don't know
I
if
distinctly remember that about you.
This is
Well,
kind
yes, I have a lot of
morbid.
bones, but I
Or
don't
Samira
know if
does
I have
that.
enough bones for a whole skeleton crew.
It was either me or Samira
If
that
you know what
remembers
I
that.
mean.
I don't know.
This is
Huh?
slightly morbid, but if we pass by Sentinel, we could probably find you enough bones to make a little.
No magic.
Go and pick them
No.
up, and
There's one rule with two parts. One rule, two parts.
Yeah.
But I could do the magic outside of Sentinel. All I have to do is pick up the bones in Sentinel.
There's no magic in picking things up.
It's just
How
incredibly
many bones can you
disrespectful.
carry without magic?
Excuse me. I wasn't
Quite a few,
talking
probably.
about the materials for the dead people, although I'm very morbidly gray about that
There's
issue.
probably
my
materials
God.
on
I
the
was-
ship there as well.
Definitely talking about like wood.
There's probably
To repair the
material-
ship.
Oh yes, wood. You're right.
I'm talking about both. There's wood, there's bones. We go and pick them up.
Weren't there also various broken down ships when we were walking around that were not our ships, and then you guys pillaged some corpses for some random items, and they also had wood on those ships? I was there.
You're very correct, Zika.
So,
Awesome. Skeleton crew. You know you wanna.
And you know,
oh dear, forgive me for what we are about to do.
Skeleton crew.
Skeleton
I am
crew.
on board
Skeleton.
for both the skeleton crew and getting material to fix the ship.
Is
Not
it-
at Sentinel.
Can,
Yes. Okay, we get it. Not a
can we
temple.
maybe add a caveat that after the skeleton crew helps repair the ship, that we bury them,
We
and
bury
leave
them
their
in Rowan's bag of holdings
souls to
for
rest?
an unlimited
them
undead
again.
army.
Think of it as the world's best recycling.
Oh, and then
This
there's
is
like a
so
spell you could
wrong.
learn
This
to like
is
make
so
them
wrong.
armor.
On so
and
many
then you have like an
levels.
armed undead horde.
Oh my
yeah, I
gosh.
thought about that.
Pretty tight.
Okay, do whatever you want. I just don't want to see it. I'm gonna go lay down. You guys, I'll wake up in the morning and the ship is fixed. Then great.
So what's the plan? You hear this from over your shoulder, a brighter voice, and you see messy hair, and now starting to see some very tired circles under the eyes is Joe.
I think that
You went to sleep. From Zika. Hard to get sleep with all the shouting.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I wasn't much for sleeping after today anyway.
Yeah, that's right. That's a dark.
Kevin, you immediately start to notice she's looking at everybody but you right now.
She's mad at me.
What'd you do?
The last words echo in her mind of her scolding you hours ago about sacrificing yourself to never do that again, which you refused her request. So
She's hit me. She went and then walked away.
I believe that there is, well, in the morning, how safe do we feel besides Zazor from where we currently are? I mean, I can roll for that too.
I mean, can we just keep going?
Well,
No reason to stop.
well, we have to fix the ship because the ship can't go on water, and the water is the best way to get where we're going. So,
So we're just gonna be in the middle of the desert,
yeah, well,
3 hours away from.
Well, there's a plan to gather materials from the desert, but I don't know if we want to do that now or
late.
in the morning.
And my body was used as a weapon.
You all look terrible. I was hit with that weapon.
Zika's gonna be like, the body was a weapon. That's so cool.
I wish it was, but it was actually incredibly painful.
It hurt me.
Did it hurt the other guys though?
Yes.
I don't know, other guy. Did it hurt?
It hurt. And I didn't even do anything.
I'm not gonna get much sleep with him up there.
Me neither.
All right, so nighttime adventure. Everybody, I'm gonna cast light, I guess, on the ship.
Do you want to continue the journey? Maybe get to the coast, sail a couple hours.
Yeah, well, are we not right? I thought we were like right next.
You're
to the
not right
coast.
next to the coast.
Yeah.
You're about 3 hours away from Eovos. Eovos is very centered in the Sethic Valley. You'd probably have to travel through the night to reach the coast.
All right, so I'll drive. You guys watch for materials in the desert, and we'll head straight
Hello,
towards
Gab.
the coast.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So the plan is to gather materials from ships along the way and just different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mending, magic, repairing, all these sort of things, yes?
Bone.
And you're planning to do this through the night as you travel?
We can kind of do a watch situation.
Can we do it in shifts in a way that
Yeah,
we can get
well,
some rest
Well,
in?
Maybe some short rests?
only Lucky and Kevin can drive the ship.
That's true.
So one of us has to be awake at all times.
You could also
Well-
just tank it, get to the water. After you get to the water, maybe take some naps.
Yeah.
You're still in the desert of demons and death.
I know, that's a...
Lucidar was like right over there. He kind of can't hurt him yet.
Yeah, we should probably haul balls though. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna wait a little while, until we get well enough far away, and then I'll cast, kind of like light on the hull of the ship so that it helps them find wreckage
Okay.
as we go.
We're gonna do a couple things here. Let's do a one of you can make a investigation check with advantage as you search through multiple wreckages.
Okay.
I need a land vehicle check from you as you are driving, and I'll give you proficiency in this because this boat is yours.
What's the
So just add your proficiency bonus to a d20.
Okay.
23.
Nice.
And then, is there any other interactions you would like to have along the way, or once you get going? This ship can, like, for a while, once you're in, like, the more desert area, if there's anything else you guys would like to discuss with each other, or pull someone aside.
I mean,
What's our proficiency bonus right now? 4? 5?
right. Well,
5.
currently it's 4.
Oh, that's true. Currently 4.
Technically, right now it's 4.
Oh, okay.
Technically, you are still level 12.
Okay.
Wonder why we want
14.
to sleep so bad,
14?
Josh.
Crazy. This
this
desert does not have an oasis. This desert sucks.
Can I pull Zika aside really fast?
Sure.
Hey, did you get a name for your friend yet?
Oh, the one you made me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm still looking for him.
What?
Yeah, I know he was on the boat. How much free will does it
Oh
have?
my gosh, I'm gonna run into a skull snake somewhere on the ship.
It's a three-legged
It's a three-legged dog.
That's terrifying.
No.
it just kind of wobbles around.
No.
He's
He's a
little
good
dog.
boy.
That's so scary.
I promise he's a good boy.
Again, I told you earlier, I'm thinking something between and he has the demonic names that he mentioned earlier.
You think maybe we could go with a nickname?
Yeah, I also thought maybe something a little more, like culture-y, like Sir Bonesley.
Sir Bonesley is a magnificent name.
I
That's
think he
fantastic.
would be a knight because he's injured, and so like a backstory, like maybe he was like a night dog who was like fighting like another night dog that was like protecting a bridge, and then the bridge dog like lost, and he like cut off all his limbs, and he was like and then he bit him.
I made the right choice leaving you with him.
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
I said I made the right choice leaving him with you.
Absolutely. Inactivity. TikTok, we're still here.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We're alive, I promise.
Equal.
We seriously need to make a
I'm beside
compilation of all those.
We're still here. We are here. We are here.
Oh, yeah, you got clips showed just of the.
Okay. I think that is true, absolutely.
Wonderful. Well, I just wanted to check in.
Yeah. Are you, do you need, how are you?
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm fine.
I know I don't have to, but for some reason my brain wants to make sure everyone is all right. I don't know why. I sat next to Joan for a really long time. We didn't even talk.
Oh, Samira wants to check in on everybody.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
I don't really get it.
That makes it sad. Oh well, that's
That's so on point. Her last words
That's
were
very sweet,
reassuring
Zika.
somebody else.
I'm okay. I'm doing pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah?
New
You said you did a
possibilities.
freaky fire thing you were excited about.
I did do a freaky fire thing that I was very excited about.
You make like a fire
I
dog?
couldn't really tell them how excited about it I was because they don't really get it. But like it was so you don't understand how long I've been trying to figure out this stuff.
Dude,
This
I
was
know,
the
like fire stuff. He pulls his rune blade out of like the shadows, and then it catches on like this fire made of like black fire, and he's like, yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude.
How'd you do that?
Oh, I just want to like burn stuff, and I hold the sword, and it goes. He makes the sound.
And you just manifest it.
Yeah, I guess. It kind of has like a lightsaber effect now, and he's like. Whoosh. Except it's more fiery, so it's like. It goes out in a few seconds.
Is it-
Dang it.
Like, was it real fire, or was it an illusion?
It was like just shadow magic that looked like flames. You could
Okay.
tell.
Okay.
He's like, dang it, I can't do that again for like another day.
think I need to sleep 6 to 8 hours before doing that again. It really took it out of me. Woo!
Oh, that's okay. Well, no, yeah, demon fire is something that's been very. I had
it's
a
freaky.
very interesting relationship with it in my life, but I've always had this very intense fascination by it at the same time.
I mean, just wait till you see it back home, dude. It's everywhere.
Great.
Oh yeah, the demon planet it sucks. Why do you think they don't want to come here? It's awful.
Well, yeah.
That's why I left.
I figured it was. I mean, I did. Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret. I did accidentally open a portal there one time. I'm pretty sure.
What?
I
Wasn't this whole trip so that you could find a way to do it again?
Well, I mean, initially I didn't really know where it was that I opened it to.
Is that where Mort came out of?
Didn't we do this whole journey to open a portal to go to the other place, and you've done it before?
I've blocked a lot of it out. You have to remember, this was a very traumatic experience for me. I lost my family doing this. It was an accident. We had no idea what we were doing.
No, I'm sorry. I just I'm just surprised. It's okay. I'm sorry. He actually
No.
like grabs your arm like very reassuringly.
Oh, no,
I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm sorry.
No, it's sweet.
Like slowly, let's go.
This is new Rowan lore.
I don't understand this love language yet.
We didn't know this before.
So this is a secret, and I shouldn't tell anybody else. They've already opened a portal that we've been trying to open for like 7 episodes.
Fourth wall break.
Looks directly into
Episodes could be a measurement of time.
I don't know. I was always too scared to tell anybody about this. I don't know. I trusted you for some reason.
Oh. I can keep a secret.
It's okay if you don't. It's probably best that I've told them by now anyway. Maybe
You
it
do
could
right
be.
now. They're like all awake.
It could.
should we
Story
like
time.
call a meeting?
Just as I
Should we,
said
like,
to
call
you
a
earlier, baby steps, Zika.
That doesn't sound very productive.
I'm
I don't think.
scared.
I don't
I
think
can't
babies-
help it.
I don't think babies step very far at all.
Well, yes, you are. Anyway, we won't.
No, like whatever you want. I don't.
No, it was a
It's
figure.
not. It's not really my business. I'm just a demon.
Here, the way that we did it is we found a book back in my father's library. But, I mean, I couldn't do it again unless I had access to that book.
You must be very powerful.
Oh, we did it on accident. There's no
That
way.
doesn't mean you're not powerful if it was an accident.
I mean,
You should keep that in mind. You're probably like crazy strong.
either way, it cost me dearly.
How much?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. No, you talked about it earlier. I get it.
Yes.
I thought we were talking gold for a second.
No.
Like the mortal currency.
No.
Sorry, go on.
ADHD,
You know,
Zika.
you do find a way to lighten a tragic moment. I do
That's
appreciate
so
that.
ironic because everything I do is so dark. And he like starts. He does some weird shadow stuff again.
I found odd company in that.
Oh, in the shadows.
Yes. I'm less judged in there. You can't see all the nitty gritty details. It's safer.
There's calm and happy company in the dark.
Mm-hmm. Misery does love company, but some company is quite nice.
Yeah, but if you stay in there too long, it gets weird.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Well, I won't say anything. Even though this kind of seems to be our whole objective, but
Well, we got that ring. We should be able to.
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
You could probably use the ring because you're like this crazy strong portal guy who used bones and fire.
Yeah, there is a chance. I probably
You're very
could.
impressive, Rowan, and people seem to like you.
Thank you. Took them a little bit, but I think they're starting to open up to me. I'm happy.
Well, maybe
now.
you started to open up to them.
A little bit. A little bit. I was
don't know what that means.
I was also on the run on my own for a good long while. It's taken me some time, but it's been rewarding so far.
That's good. I think.
It
Feels good.
It does feel very good.
I don't really understand my existence or my thought processes so much yet.
We should find a way to get you a body of your own if we ever find a way to get Samira back. I'd love to have more conversations like this with you, Zika.
Yeah, thanks. I love being able to speak in this language. It's weird. I think it means because Samira knew it, you
Oh,
know.
I mean, I can also speak in Infernal. Did I ever tell you that?
Yo.
Oh. And for example, I'll like say a little
Like
phrase.
he's gonna say it in front. We could have had this whole conversation like this in front of everybody. They wouldn't have known.
Want to start doing that from now on?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Lucky Kevin, Joan and Tabler are still not much up for conversation, but they're around. Is there any interactions you would like to have on this journey?
Seeing if Lucky knew Infernal, but she does not.
Oh, and how was your investigation check?
Oh, 23.
You were able to do this as you go.
Nice.
Productive. Maybe a little slower than it would be if you stopped, but you know.
Word.
You look up, you see Zazor, you built the ship. Yeah. Kevin and Lucky.
Kind of lights a fire under your butt, I'll tell you what.
Demon fire.
Demon fire.
Kevin, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Kevin's pretty quiet.
of course. All right.
I assume we like move away and are whispering.
Sure.
Private conversation, right?
I didn't really want to tell anybody because I thought something would change. But you all just fought this really bad villain, and 2 people almost died.
We all pretty much all almost did at some point.
So I don't think it's fair to keep a secret. I can't heal anymore. I haven't been able to heal since Geo died. I can't, the spells they don't even exist in my mind. I don't remember how to put them together. It's like a shield or a plate in my brain, and every time all I see is that one person, or Hanther, that one person I couldn't save. Now I don't know if I'll ever be able to save anyone again. And now I know that Joan can do things, and Tavlor can do things. I've only known him like a day.
We haven't known each other that long.
Might as well just call him Sniper number 2.
Tavlor might be able to help, so it might not even be needed. But I needed someone to know that if it comes down to me saving someone, I just can't.
Is that the case? Because you have like 2 gods that you like buddy with. I don't know how religion works. It's 2 of them, right?
So
So is it like one of them is like on vacation and the other one's more present, or I don't mean to be
no,
insensitive.
it's a fair question, right? This affects you. So I have 2. And one, Tyr, is the god of justice. Tyr, yeah. Very black and white with him. The other one, Naiwe, is the goddess of mercy. And when Geo died, I did things that weren't very merciful. Looking for decks and going through. So, while maybe one of my gods could have helped, they're not talking to me right now.
You said they weren't merciful, the things you did. Were they just?
Well, I can still do some things. So I imagine that Tyr isn't that mad at me. His presence and his power went a lot into what happened at Farallon, and some of the abilities there. So he's still around. I can still help. I can still cast spells. But the healing thing never came from him.
Well, shit.
And I don't know which one is which, right? I don't know, because she won't talk to me. So I don't know if it's me, and I don't know if I need her, or I just need whatever part of myself died with Geo. But either way, I don't know. I don't have a way for you to fix it. I wish I could, and I wish you could. That would be so cool.
I just started learning time magic.
No, I don't expect you to fix my problems. But I would be irresponsible to head into an unknown place that, disappeared off the map, or a demon world, or anything with the dude up there, to not let you know. Because that's something I think you all expected of me.
That is good to know. Do you know if there are like many temples or churches or things of this Tyr guy that maybe, like, on the way we could stop and like, hey, let's
Well,
get the band back together.
I don't really. I know of some, and maybe that's a journey that I have to end up taking. But in terms of on the way, I mean, we're about to go to the ocean and then to a mountain full of desolate villages that nobody knows exists. So, not necessarily great pit stops.
So this is
on
like
that route.
a part of you that it sounds like you want. I don't know if necessarily need, because you're still you, and I think you're great. But it sounds like this is a part of you that you want to find again. I think that's important.
It's scary, because I think that there's a lot of things I haven't felt yet, even though it's been a long time. I feel like finding that peace will make me. I don't know if I'm ready to feel those things yet.
It's, not rushing you to go back and make the connection again. But it sounds like it's something that's important at some point. And I think you should do what's best for you. So you're going to be like more of an inventor now? Going to like kind of switch gears a little bit? See what I did there? Switch gears?
I mean, I can still make stuff. Is there something you wanted?
No, I was just
You
curious
making
how
a
that's gonna, like,
request?
I was curious if you're going to like kind of like lean more into the inventor side of things.
Honestly, most of my magic right now is more in line with the bird guys.
You look over and you see Rowan and Samira having like this super quiet conversation, and you guys start hearing like.
Oh, that's awful. That's a terrible combination of people.
All right, good to know. Maybe when we find, when we go to some crash sites to find materials for the ship, maybe we can find some of that mana stuff to help you out where you might be.
That's the stuff that, like, amplifies magic, right?
Yeah, you, like, put it in your sword and it was like...
There's some just in the desert.
It's worth a shot.
That
Look
would be...
around.
we could fix the whole ship right now.
Uh-huh.
That was-
Shit, we could.
We couldn't wouldn't even have to look for anything.
I was just saying as like a, magic isn't what it used to be. Maybe that could help Elise a little bit while you're trying to figure out other things.
Yeah,
But that could fix the ship.
It could definitely fix the ship. It's a great idea. We
Or
should
completely
maybe we
blow
should
it
go propose that to the she's now uncomfortable. She's like, this has been emotional enough for me. We've changed it. Let's ask everybody and tell them about this great idea that you had. This is beautiful. Great.
Before we do that,
Oh, okay.
are you okay?
Is anyone on this ship okay?
No. I'm certainly not.
I think I'll just be part of the majority.
All right. Well, if you need to vent about that further, I'm around. Abby's.
I know you are.
Abby's. 2 of them. Actually, I'm not sure
Are they full
constructed.
ears?
I'm not sure how that. If it's kind of like looks like a fin thing.
So
or
for
like
the sake of brevity,
Those are your ears.
Is it a hole in your skull?
There's probably some character art that's pretty.
so
accurate.
this is also something that these interactions can happen as you're traveling several
Right.
hours.
Yeah.
You could have already collected some things. Is there any other interactions you'd like to do before continuing the next day at the coast?
No, Lucky's probably just gonna take up the whatever it's called, steering wheel of a
The
ship.
mast.
Thank you.
Okay. So,
The dashboard.
after several hours, Zazor looming, the ship being rebuilt on the way, eventually you come to where Jobin the Storm, who was once the Everstorm, was. And you see what would be glistening in brighter days before encroaching shadow overtook the sky. The days grow darker.
Darker? They're just
Yeah.
getting worse?
Well, Davenport was shrouded
Yeah.
in full dark.
We haven't
You
seen
do
the sun
see,
in a while.
fittingly named, the Dark Sea. The sea that has never been crossed by someone.
I'm gonna cross that one day.
day.
Just you wait.
You need a shipmate to do that with. That sounds kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Certain death? Good. Absolutely.
Very little chance of return? Fantastic.
What an adventure.
Why didn't
And
you say so?
you approach the coast with honestly not that much work to do. Timey-wimey magic. Artificer.
Skeleton crew.
The skeleton crew.
Welcome to the Bone Zone.
There's a reason that's my fantasy football team. Man.
Love that.
So,
that.
as you do this on the coastline, keep in mind, you can always see Farallon. It is multiple miles flying in the sky. It's almost like a new capital in this desert. As you're at the coast, before something may happen, last opportunities for interaction, Joan, Tavlor, before we progress. Okay.
So the ship Kevin wanted to talk to
So,
Joan.
as you are putting the finishing repairs, Lucky, first of all,
So
you
bad.
do all at this point suffer a point of exhaustion.
Yep, there it is.
I figured it was coming.
You have disadvantage on ability checks.
Ooh.
So teamwork does make the dream work.
Forget how to.
You do see, behind the shadowy clouds, the sun beginning to appear, light starting to bleed in through this dark day. And you begin to see out into the dark sea. and you see something very strange.
I see something very strange.
Where the Everstorm was, there's a little boat. Oh my gosh, I can't believe what I just saw. There's a little boat. It's a super tiny, like, canoe.
In the middle of the Dark Sea.
In the middle of the Dark Sea in the Sethic Valley. And you're not even, like, north yet. You're not near Sentinel. There's just a canoe.
Hey, guys, I think that's a bloody canoe in the ocean.
Here?
There.
No, you gotta be wrong. Maybe
What?
you just look small from far
No,
away.
no, boats. That's a freaking canoe, mate.
Tavalor's gonna touch the little thing on his ear that Wilbur gave him that gives him the sniper scope. And he's gonna wink.
His power level is over 9,000.
No, yeah, that's a canoe.
Good job.
Thanks.
Does it?
Why is it out
There's
there?
2 people out there
What do they look like?
fishing.
Fishing?
Casually
They're fishing.
in the dark
With any
sea.
sense of urgency.
Definitely not.
Guys have a grand old time in the Dark Sea. Little fishing date.
It's a great day for it.
Do we do something about this?
I think we'll go say hello.
Are they
at the
within
very
120 feet?
No, they're out in the dark sea
I think-
on a tiny boat. They don't even have like a net. It's like a fishing pole.
least. One singular.
Yeah.
I feel
There
like
is a larger figure on the boat with a fishing pole and a slightly smaller figure on the boat.
Is the boat ready to go in the water yet?
You could certainly try at this point, yeah.
Do we have any like escape boats or something? Little rowboats?
What are you
I
talking?
think that we just keep working on the boat until it's
All right,
fixed
crew.
and then
This could have nothing to do with us. This is
We're gonna hit the water.
We could just.
If there's a leak, just pull your arm off, stick it in there. Should be good.
Parker and Lauren, can you please join us at the table?
Ah!
Yay! Someone in chat just said I missed the other 2.
Ah.
I missed you
That's so
too.
sweet.
So, Lauren and Parker, your characters, I'll leave that vague for a little while.
Okay.
Your characters on this boat, this is the last thing that you have to do. The last thing, you went to where you were supposed to go, and the last thing you needed to do was fish. And it's been a while. You're not catching a lot of fish on the coast of the Sethic Valley. A
Marv?
little. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Marv, if they do not show up soon, and we have wasted months of our time, I might kill you.
At least we'll go out fishing.
Fishing is not why I want to go out.
Marv, as this happens, you think you see a large structure in the distance there.
Isra? I see a boat thing.
You don't even look. This is like the 17th time you said it's really hot out here.
Marv, we are in the dark sea. There is nobody here.
No! I swear it's there.
There aren't even fish in the water.
Listen, all I know is it's a good day for fishing, and I think there's
Isn't
another
it?
boat. Will you please just look?
Marv, this is a sweet boat. This is like this massive ship that you've never seen before. There's these metallic parts coming out of it, and it's moving on the sand.
Isra, it's a driving boat. We must go see it.
Tell her about it, bro.
It is huge, and it has metal things on the side.
Do I recognize the description of the boat?
This would be out of your realm of knowledge,
Okay.
Does
unfortunately.
it have wheels?
No,
No?
not that you can ascertain. You guys are still pretty far out.
Okay.
You're still like a few while into the sea.
I miss untraumatized characters.
No trauma.
No trauma.
No points of exhaustion for you.
just two friends
Welcome to the table. I'm so
on a
nice.
fishing boat.
What do you think?
5 feet apart.
Isra,
Marv, if I look over there and there is nothing, you are being thrown into the dark sea and you will become what I fish.
I'm willing to take that chance. Just please look.
I'll look.
There's a boat.
Oh my God.
Marv was telling the truth.
By the way, this boat is not even a sailboat. It's just paddles.
Oh, they have paddles. That's good.
Paddles.
I thought they were
and
stranded.
One fishing line.
How look I have pedals?
This is the last thing we had to do, right?
Yes, this should be them. Hypothetically, of course.
Stop paddling!
I'm just gonna start paddling.
Make an athletics check.
Oh,
Also, you have a set of paddles.
oh that's
I'll
a nat
help.
20
Okay.
plus 9.
Fire.
What?
Nat 20 plus 9.
Yeah. He's getting there so
All of a
fast.
sudden, you guys looking out at this tiny little boat, this speck in the distance, and suddenly you see this shark. As you look at this lengthwise boat, it suddenly, instantly, and starts like skipping across the water in your
That is
direction.
some good rowing.
As something has just begun to charge at you.
I'm gonna prep scorching ray.
I'm gonna hop down to the shore and pull out both of my swords.
This has been a long day.
Okay.
Me and the skeleton crew are gonna stand ominously on the
Roll a
rails.
d10 for skeleton crew. How many are there?
That's a great question. How many?
I'll let you roll 2 d10, so there's at least 2.
Fire.
Can we roll an
Strong rolls.
intimidation check?
Hold.
There are 16.
So every time you paddle, there's a little boom, boom, boom. As you skip across the dark sea, your fishing line goes into the water. You don't care. As you go and go and go, and as you approach, you see this dark energy begin to envelop the ship. You see a small army of the undead
Oh my god.
waiting for you on the front of this boat.
But I don't think that's them.
It doesn't matter. The man at the tavern, he told me, and there are many bright things on this pamphlet.
This is all as you are pedaling out of breath.
This-
At
I've
this
stopped.
time, the 2 figures on the boat start to become a little clearer between the little bit of daybreak that started to seep in. Would you two please like to describe your characters quickly? We'll start with
Yes.
you, Parker.
So, I'm a dragonborn, so he's
Hell yeah.
tall, tall, very muscular, no hair, like a dark cloak, the hood is not up. He's got completely brass skin scales.
Ooh.
Fire.
Just wearing pretty basic clothes, just like a tunic and some slacks and leather shoes, and that's about it.
Bro has slacks.
Bro, it's
Slacks.
So sophisticated.
From the dark sea.
we haven't
They're,
met
like,
someone well dressed
pleated,
in
they've got the
Geo.
Yeah,
Lauren.
very nice.
Ooh, we're on the water. I'm probably wearing lighter clothes. So I'm a tall, dark tan with really short hair. I mean, not really short, but it's like shoulder length. With bangs. It has 2 dyed streaks. One is cream, the other is like this pinkish color, but the rest of my hair is a dark brown. And I am wearing scale mail armor. Over that is a leather chest plate that has a sparrow on it.
So, as you guys make it to shore, and you look up, and you see so many images. The skeleton Armin standing behind this dragonborn that hops over the edge and lands on a knee, dual wielding, and around him just
God.
this electric energy crackling, this and above him there's like this dragon, a small blue dragon that is hoisted over the edge on it. This archer was crackling electric power over him. Next to him, you see this
God.
owlin putting his hands up, this dark, nefarious, necrotic energy. You see this super shadowy figure with
finally got a
horns
badass
and a blade of dark magic
Oh my
extending
God.
from them.
We're so scary.
And,
And you see like these readied runes from this huge glowing woman like waiting at you. You know, like when Loki wakes up in the Avengers and they're all like power posed over him? That is what you see when you come to shore. And Kevin just like with this entourage of skeletons behind you, like banging their tools together like weapons.
Oh, hey, whoa. All right.
Yes, Oren.
Do I recognize any of them?
Make a history
Do
check.
I recognize any of them?
You may make it with advantage.
Okay.
You, not you.
That's all
We
right.
don't want you making the history check.
It's a nat 19.
Good. Oh, what good.
Pretty good.
History. That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
So, you know a lot about this group. You recognize Kevin of the Dragon Isles in the front. The leader, most well known, and the longest tenured member of Maximus Ultor. You have all of this information.
Yay.
That's
You do see. Also, one of the persons that you do see is kind of in pajamas right now. This messy orange hair,
Trying to be recognizable.
2 swords. This glowing green. The other one, this beautiful, like half blue, half red. She looks furious. You know that to be Joan Lycansky. You would also recognize.
The rest of us are new.
No, you would also recognize the Owlin.
Oh, okay.
You would know them as Rowan, the accomplished wizard that also travels with Maximus Ultor.
Okay.
And that would be the extent of your knowledge, I think.
The leader
You
of
know
the
there's a
Lions.
bow guy, though, and you're like, oh, that would make sense.
That's the bow guy.
That's the bow guy.
That's so. Oh.
That's. I hope Talmadge is watching.
Talmadge is kicking and screaming.
That's sniper number 2.
That's the name that spanned the realms. Maximus Ultor and
The
That's
infamous
Sniper
that's
number
gonna be the
two.
first clip show that I make is Sniper number 2 references.
Okay.
Are they like?
They're ashore.
they're
They've now.
posted?
You know, the boat has come ashore.
As soon as
And-
my feet touch the ground.
Yeah.
Kevin! Oh my goodness.
Do we know each other?
I know all about you, but you know nothing about me.
So look back at the skeletons behind me. Did you
They all shrug.
Oh, and Joan! Oh, all of it's them. It's really them.
The man in the tavern was not lying.
Neither was the weird old lady.
Sir, I'm gonna bond away both of my swords. Huh? What? Who?
It's about time we were recognized for our exploits. This is Joan. She's like trying to fix
And-
her hair. She takes out this really nice golden hairbrush.
I'm so sorry. Let me introduce myself. I would like to do the traditional bow from where I'm from.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna copy you the best as I can.
My name is Ira. I have been following you along as
Ira?
closely as possible
A little
for a
freaky.
long time.
That's a little freaky.
As have I.
Huh? Hey.
Hello, Kevin.
Hey, man.
I'm Marv.
Hello. Hello, Mark.
Double dragon boy.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh, two
I-
characters I can't draw.
I like your scales.
I like yours. I haven't. It's been a while since I've seen another one of us. It's been a while. That didn't try to kill me.
I didn't try to kill
Well, like Isra said, we've been following you for a while.
Ira.
Ida?
Ira,
Sorry.
Ira, Marv.
And I knew today was going to be a good day for fishing.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, why were you fishing in the dark sea?
Through the skeletons,
There's-
I'm gonna whisper to you. I was like, do you know these people?
Nope, not a clue. We're learning as we go.
We're learning as we go.
Addie and the skeletons will just kind of chill. I was kind of.
Jaws hanging open.
Everyone on deck kind of drops.
So
They're just
where-
Addie.
So where are you from? How do you know us? Who's the guy and the old lady in the tavern? And... Is that a pamphlet I see?
Thank you for noticing. It is a pamphlet.
Of what?
It's your
Nothing that
pamphlet.
concerns you.
I'm sorry. I've never made a huh?
Can we?
Remember, this is.
Is there a
you
Maximus
wanna
Ultor
read it?
pamphlet?
I,
Do we have action figures?
I,
You do it,
I
Farallon.
think for the very first time, Ira has not even seen the pamphlet. For the very first time, I'm going to open up the pamphlet and just present it. I don't know what's on there. I can't read. I'm just going to open it up and present, like with a solemn bow, just like present it to Kevin.
No, bowing. Wait, can I see it? You don't have to bow, mate. What is it? What is the pamphlet?
Oh my goodness.
I'm terrified.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so
So
scared.
there are multiple colors on this. There's it's all words, no pictures essentially.
Okay.
But it does detail some kind of deal in the city of Vordarin where if you purchase 2 bowls of ramen noodles, you receive another bowl of ramen noodles.
What?
It's just a takeout menu.
No, it's like a coupon.
Are you serious?
Oh, that would be nice.
That's what we've been following this whole time.
So,
Can neither of you read?
that
I
there,
wasn't allowed
Kevin.
to see it.
That there, Kevin, is the holy grail that led us straight to you.
This led you in.
Actually, I would like to take out the scroll. This is what led us to you.
And what is that?
It's a scroll, and I'll hand it to you.
What's on this one?
Excuse me,
It's like
Kevin, can I have that pamphlet back? It's a collectible.
This is actually really useful in Vordarin.
Thank you.
We can go back someday.
it's expired.
We could probably. Okay. Is it like? Is there
Identify,
anything
detect magic?
arcane about it? Can I cast identify?
You want to cast Identify?
Yes.
So, as you do this, I'm going to make sure that I say the correct word.
Oh my. What is going on?
What is this thing?
Let it straight to you. This is 50% off at a ramen restaurant. And buy one get one
So
free.
much more than that.
Buy 2 get 1 free ramen bowls.
Buy 2 get 1 free pork
And a
gyoza.
blend of
Gyoza. That sounds fire.
Oh.
This
Ramen
is
places are my
a scroll of illusory script.
Okay.
So you could probably put a message on here that would last a duration. And there might have been a message here previously that lasted a duration. For such, make an Arcana check as well.
Okay.
And I'll give you advantage because you have Identify.
Guidance.
Because the DM likes it when you take Identify. Write that down, kids.
I have it already. I got it.
That'd be 2.
I knew
Was
they had it.
Arcana you said?
Yes,
21.
21. You do feel this is actually a very simple magical item.
Yeah.
Oftentimes used for pranks, kids' toys, even like some of the most basic bare bones. However, you have this innate sense that this has been touched by extremely powerful magic
Okay.
out of your realm of knowledge.
It's not a magic he's familiar with.
Yep.
Would I be able to ascertain if somebody that I'm familiar with was the user of this magic?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Like I said, this the source of the magic out of your scope, but the
Okay.
magical item itself is a magical item that you can also use.
Okay. All right. So, why are you here? Where are you from? I still have a lot of questions.
We would like to join you.
Can Ron kind of
We would like to join you.
On your holy quest.
You guys seem great. Why?
Well, the man in the tavern said,
Who?
the man in the tavern, he said if I followed this pamphlet, it would lead me to you and I could join your team. He said you were in need of help. And I can smash things pretty good.
You're pretty strong, mate.
My goddess is a big fan.
Your goddess. So, who?
I'm not her goddess, by the way.
Good to know.
Me neither. This is the purple tiefling who has now sheathed the sword. Zika.
So,
his character.
who's the man? The man in the tavern? Who? Did you
Like
catch her
a
name?
physical description, maybe?
Would you like to make a history check with disadvantage?
Yes, I would. Not one.
You
Oh.
were so drunk.
It's all a bit.
Nice way of talking.
It's all a bit hazy. But basically, there was a man in the tavern, and like I said, he gave me this pamphlet.
Mm-hmm. Then you would lead you to here.
Were you both in the? Did you both? Or was
No.
this a separate thing?
Separate, but we met
But
along
you're
the way.
just together now in a boat in the middle of the.
In a canoe.
Well, yeah.
Yes, because
in a
of the old
canoe,
lady.
In the.
The old lady said that it was a good day for fishing.
Who's the old lady?
Do we know anyone?
She was a fortune teller?
The man in the tavern told me to go to her, and she would help us find you.
Where was this tavern?
History check with this.
I just wanted to make it do it again.
10.
10 was your DC.
Aw.
Hey.
My DC.
It was in Vordarin.
We were just there.
We would just there.
What was the name again?
Voldarin.
Vordarin.
Vordarin?
It is the capital of the human.
Okay.
There's lots of taverns in
The
it.
tavern was in Vordarin.
Narrow it down too well.
Was
unfortunately.
Catherine disguised as an old lady?
No.
She was disguised as. Oh,
She
she
was
wasn't.
young.
No, yeah, she was young.
There was a man in a tavern in Voldarin,
Yes.
and you don't remember what he looked like?
Not an inkling.
And where was this
Great.
woman?
I bet it was Orion.
She was in a nice tent.
Um,
It was purple.
she was also in Voldarin. Her name was, I want to say Yagwe.
Who?
Yagwe, I think.
Yagwe?
Would you like to make a history check?
I have it written down.
Okay, then don't make a history check.
Make the history check.
I'll make a history check.
Please make a history check.
It sounds familiar.
If she
Oh,
doesn't,
that's a
then I
natural
make
one.
it.
Oh my god.
Are any of us familiar with the name Yagwe?
Does that name ring any bells?
Does it? Do you guys?
Not off the top of my head.
Let us roll.
DM's not gonna give this one to us. Okay.
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah.
Yagwe.
And who's your goddess?
Oh, Eluia.
The best one.
My favorite.
It's Mama.
That's Mama.
Okay.
That is mother.
I'm sorry.
to you.
That's mother to you.
Elwia is the god crown of free will.
Oh, she's our fan.
In mythology, she is
Wuhan is named.
mythology and religion, I should say, in the mythos. She is known to be the creator of the human race, which is a very young race, less than 10,000, or less than about 1,000 years.
Wow. Okay. So. That's a lot of questions. Why are you in the ocean?
In the dark sea.
And in the dark
Well,
sea.
like
in a
I
canoe.
said, it was a great day for fishing.
That's what the scroll said.
You keep saying that.
Does
Did
it
you
not have the words anymore?
That's just blank
No.
for me.
Oh, it was a whole list of instructions on how to find you. We've been
Yes,
traveling
we
for
had to.
months.
Who gave this to you?
Yahweh.
The old lady in the tent.
Purple tent.
In a
Dare.
purple tent in Voldarin.
There was a nice wooden sign outside.
What did?
Oh, she was part of the circus.
We didn't have a stop at the circus in Vordarin, did we?
Never heard of a circus.
Ruby went to the circus.
Huh?
Ruby went to the circus.
Why? Do you remember what this woman looked like?
I got a natural one on my history checks. I don't
Would
know
you like
how
to make
much-
a history check on what the woman looked like?
Okay.
She was
I'm just very
very
confused.
old.
That's a dirty 20.
Very 20.
She was...
a turtle.
Yeah.
And sometimes she was a little kooky, and sometimes she was like the real deal.
Do I remember the orb?
You do.
If
If you remember stuff, you can. History checks are just to help you out.
Okay. So I didn't need to make one. I had it all written down.
Yagway is a turtle.
She was a fortune teller. She was a really old turtle. She had this orb called the Eye of Kuros, the god crown of time. We looked into it.
At this, Rowan, you suddenly feel the
Look.
presence over your shoulder.
Right up there, yeah. He's there.
and like right next to your face, you see the half white, half black mask of Zazor.
He was waiting for these guys.
Hey.
You see all 6 of his spears on his back slowly start to fly about him.
I'm already bloodied and have a point of exhaustion.
Please, no.
Jinx.
What did you see?
Who are you?
First
He's
of all,
a bad guy.
He's gonna hop down.
But we don't really feel like we can beat him all that much.
yeah, who's that
So
guy?
Can I?
he sucks a lot.
Zazor,
Ben,
freaking
Killed my
well.
best
Yeah.
friend.
your
Yeah.
skeletons
Yeah.
Oh no.
are dead.
Oh.
All of them?
You made 16, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's got one more here. 6 of them flying spears flow through them with such force that they collapse at once. The other ones kind of look around, very confused and perturbed as these spears are continuing to fly around. If you have a response.
I will just enforce a defensive formation.
Okay.
Hate this
and what
guy.
would you like to cast?
Hate him. Lucky does.
I would love to cast Mage
Yeah,
Armor.
like-
I would love to cast Mage Armor.
Okay. So yeah, he's pretty much just gonna take out all your skeletons, and he actually moves past all of the members of Maximus Ultor, one by one, approaching you two. And you two, for the first time, see this figure. You see a masked man with a mask. Half is blanket white, the other midnight black. And on one corner of this mask is this blue star with 4 points. He has a tan cloak. Beneath this cloak is this splatter multicolor of every color you could imagine. And the rest of his body is almost bandaged in this pattern that is tan with splotches of red that you're not sure is crimson enough to be blood. He has these green pants and these large, comically large, yellow boots as he kind of steps forward to you with a twitch. And you get a very unsettling feeling in your stomach. What did you see in the eye? What did the prophet show you? You see all of the spears now raised and pointing at you.
Well,
I would like to hold the shield.
Shield, yep, okay.
first of all, she didn't show me anything. I saw it myself. I touched it,
Oh no.
put my hand behind it,
Oh no.
and it showed me things, not her, me. I was at a cliff, and there were people falling down all over.
No. And you're
And
gonna see Zazor put his hand over the star, and he's gonna start jerking violently. Show me! Show me!
She cut him off.
Why can't I see? Why can't I see? What did you do?
well, like I said, I put my hand behind the orb, and then I saw the cliff.
Really simple.
She will bring him here. It's all her fault. She will bring horror to all living things. I am the prophet of my love. The lichen sky is the wrong one. He's going to look towards Joan. He's going to cast Steel Wind Strike.
Counterspell.
Go for it.
Wait, oh, actually.
At what level are you casting the
Sorry,
spell?
Sora has counterspell.
You don't have
I don't know.
counterspell.
Let me check.
I doinked my last spell slot on
Yeah, I don't-
Identify.
I don't know how I'm
I am
doing.
spellless.
Oh, I'm doing great on spell slots. I'll cast Counterspell.
Okay, what level?
I
We'll
don't
do.
I'm down to cantrips from black.
Sora has counterspell.
We'll do a level 4 Counterspell.
Roll.
I cry. Is it just a straight roll?
What's plus your spell attack?
The
Yeah.
Or your
spell modifier.
Which is until 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
That passes level 9 spells.
This will, yeah, it would have counterspelled the level 9 spell, so very good job. You immediately, sensing the danger, see this, and you're going to cast counterspell on on
Oh,
Zazor.
Zazor hates being counterspelled.
And then you're gonna see like almost a neck snapping turn towards you, and then he is going to cast haste on himself.
Oh.
So very
Right.
bad.
Can
Not again. I am the prophet of my love. It is the Lycan Sky who will. And then he's going to send some attacks. Please. You will roll for initiative after we come back from a break.
with 1 point of exhaustion and 25 hit points,
Yeah.
Zazor?
It's gonna be fun.
I hope you guys
We're gonna
are
be back
really
after
strong.
a quick break. TikTok, check for the notifications. We're gonna go live again in a second. And if you're on Twitch, hang out. We'll play some music, enjoy the art, and we'll be back in 10
dear
to 15
me.
minutes. Grab a snack. Say hello to a friend.
Give
Tell
somebody
your
a
mom you
hug.
love her.
Give someone a hug or yourself. That's nice too.
Order some
See you guys in a
food
second.
for Act 2.
Act 2.
I gotta go bathroom.
What did you do?
Hey, welcome back.
Twinch.
When we left, Maximus Ultor found some very unexpected people in a very unexpected place that doesn't make a lot of sense. Shrouded in mystery and intrigue and a lot of what the crap. But nonetheless, Ira and Marv they haven't joined the party, but they're here. They want to join Maximus Ultor's efforts. Whoa.
For some reason.
Pause. You
Did
got
we
OBS? No.
Did we lose stream?
Pause. You can do it, OBS. Don't crash.
You're so brave and
You're
strong.
good? My OBS is like freaking out.
You're so brave and strong.
A lot.
You
The
can
stream
do
is
it.
here. That's good. Cause it's
It's
is it still working? Cause it's not telling me the time or let's go OBS.
Yay!
So brave and strong.
Super
XSplit
busy.
never.
Such a
Who knows?
good.
Who knows? Who knows?
Such a good.
Someone
Yes.
knows.
I was making my own reference.
All
I
good.
missed it.
Oh, let's go OBS. Save. Okay.
We love bearing.
Sorry,
pizza
everything was
preferences
broken.
there.
Thank you, Vagina. And hello, shushers. Hello, shushers.
Oh, that's Cass.
Cool. What's up, Cass?
Hi, Cass.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, Marv and Ida are in, not the party, but let's say the community, as a new threat has entered. As they mentioned this Eye of Kyoros, someone you know is a deity of time, and someone Zazor is quite fond of. Zazor had another one of his freakouts, and is now on the offensive. Maximus Ultor, bleeding, tired, looking rough. But you got two new friends. Maybe they'll help. Maybe they won't. I know for a fact Tavlor has like 1 cure wounds in him because he had like the worst of it. He almost died when Talmadge wasn't here. Joan isn't looking great. But we're gonna have a little bit of fun as we roll for initiative.
I actually have a decent amount of spell slots left. Word.
Natural 20!
Whoa!
That's my best initiative roll since Samira.
Since any time ever.
No, Samira used to get
Since
natural
any
20s on initiative all the time, and then I said on stream, what a waste of a natural 20.
21.
And I never rolled good for initiative
That
again.
was a silly thing for you to do.
It was
21.
22.
I'm actually at 19, but it was a natural 20.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
20 to 30.
22.
21. That's not 20 to 30.
Sad. Oh my gosh.
It's a fight for my 20 to 30 year
15 to
old.
19.
19
19.
What's your dex?
plus
Oh,
3.
he's.
No, the number.
16.
9.
Kevin will be first.
Cool.
We'll bump you down to 18.
Rude.
And what'd you get, Marv?
7
Nice.
My boy.
with advantage.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
First off, I usually don't do a surprise round, but Zazor had his haste attack before we left.
Cool.
So Zazor is going to make 6 attacks.
Shoot, I don't have any. I can't cast shield or anything. No spell slots. None.
None?
0.
0?
I have cantrips.
I have so many spell slots left somehow.
So
I
tight.
don't know why.
It's so tight for you.
I think I still have a level
Joan
6
is not the
and
butterfly princess at the moment.
both of my level 5s.
Tight.
And
Okay.
one of my level
Spirit Joan. Spear at Rowan.
4s. Ow.
Sir counterspell. Spear at
Probably deserved it.
Marv. Spear at Ida. Spear at Lucky.
Rude.
And I think 2 are going to Rowan.
Oh. That's good.
Counterspell Andy.
That's so
Caesar's very smart.
That's very
Okay, lowest one is a 13 to hit. Rowan.
that one just doesn't hit.
The other one's a 29.
Probably.
That might just do it.
But what if I cast shield at the 8th level?
That's 11 slashing
Okay.
as the spear hits.
I-
Okay, attack at Joan is gonna miss. It's 14. Oh my god, this is not doing well. It's probably because of all the Magic the Gathering counters I keep making it be.
Making it be.
Yes, it's from Hollow Knight. Great soundtrack. This next one is going towards Lucky. It is
I
a
knew it.
28.
Hit.
Ooh, lowest roll, 5 slashing.
Okay.
Shouts out to whoever in chat made the Hollow Knight shout out.
Next is Ida. Same roll, 28.
That hits.
Also kind of a low roll, 6 points of slashing.
I can't do math.
Marv, coming at you is 16.
Yep.
16 hits. Also low roll, wow.
Love to see.
6 points of slashing.
Ow.
And
Oh, yes.
did I declare one at you,
Sweet.
Kevin?
Wait a minute.
I don't think I did.
It's 2 to Rowan.
That would make a lot of not sense. Okay, cool. So the spears go flying in every which direction. He's going to extra attack.
Oh. And do all of that again?
So if you were attacked, you were being attacked again.
Oh my gosh.
2 attacks to Rowan.
I'll cry.
I had to buff him last time you guys fought him. You were like level 7 or 6.
That's fine.
I mean, Rowan wasn't there. 26 is the lowest.
Yeah, I did them. I found my
7
pencil.
damage, and then 11.
7, 18. Oh.
Against Joan
I'm at 18 now.
is a miss. Against Lucky, that's a 19 against Lucky.
Meat.
9 points of slashing, Lucky.
This hurts. This hurty.
We're in danger.
Ida, 15.
Ooh, that misses.
Nice. Good dodge. Marv, natural 1 is a 12.
I've got a 13 armor class.
Yeah! Natural 1's missed.
Yay!
Yeah, Marv.
I've been so upset if a natural 1 hit.
Okay. He is then going to use his movement to fly up on a spear.
He said there was no escape.
Oh, you mean fireball away from us?
Oh,
Yeah, maybe.
is it
Is that
fireball a
Is
clock?
Is that fireball
Oh,
away
and-
from us? Is that what I saw right there?
His speed is double.
That's kind of what I think I saw.
And he'll probably stay there.
Pansy.
He just said he stayed there. Okay.
Still in fireball.
Next is, and remember that was a technically a surprise round.
Oh no.
Lucky.
Is he fireball away from us?
Yeah.
And I won't hit my comrades with a fireball.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fireball his ass.
Okay.
Level 5.
Okay. He's gonna cast counterspell, but he's gonna have to roll. You rolled a natural 18 on his counterspell. So that's going to
I'm really tired of him doing that to me.
use his reaction though.
Good
Great
to
news.
know.
Okay.
Guess what that means?
Yeah. As you
I
bring
can
up both
recognize.
hands and you start to make this fire with your silver magic. Again, the silver part of your magic. Kind of wonky. As you start bringing it up, you feel it start to fizzle again, just like you did in that day at Farrell.
He did this to me before.
Anything else, Lucky?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at bonus actions because
Rowan, you're on deck.
Or,
Yeah, no, I don't have anything else.
Okay, Rowan.
he clearly doesn't like me, so I'm gonna back up a skosh.
That's good. Okay.
And by a skosh, I mean as much as I can.
You have honestly only 5 feet before you hit the back of the boat. You can't fly.
Yeah, I'll fly up onto the boat.
You can
then.
also go this way if you want.
Can I? How high up is the boat? How many feet of movement
The
does
boat
that take
is 30 feet high.
Okay, so I would have to like.
Yeah. Remember, you also have your rocket belt if you're flying.
Oh, that's so true. The werb. The werb. Yeah. Okay.
Wilbur's experimental rocket belt.
Yep.
Nice. It's one of my favorite magical items.
Oh, I love the werb.
They say the bird is the werb. Sorry, that was foul. Continue.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What?
So yeah, I will go about. I'll go like 10 feet in the air and then 20 feet to the side.
Okay.
To that side direction that you said I could go.
Heading in this direction. You're not actually that high, but that's why.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I think I will similarly take a note out of Lucky's book, and I am going to. I'm gonna.
So
I'm gonna.
apprehensive.
No, I'm just thinking about if I should do this now.
Oh, maybe the battle cam's broken. Battle cam is broken. Sorry, friends.
Okay, I will try something. I'm going to try. I'm gonna pull out that little azanite shard that I have.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attempt to commune with it, whilst casting a level 5 fireball.
Let's do your commune as your free action.
Okay. Right.
What would you like to say? Something like that, yeah. Zika's helping. That works.
Lend me your. I will say an infernal. Lend me your power. Lend me your rage. Let me be your vessel.
Darkness is going to be Zika because it's the only tiefling-esque thing you have right now. Okay. Let's make a persuasion check.
Okay.
How'd we do?
Nat 20, baby.
Oh! So,
high.
a familiar sensation as earlier today, as the fire mixed with the essence of this demonic energy. It, like when a calculation, a mathematical calculation, suddenly starts to make sense. Is kind of the feeling you get. However, this is just a raw chunk of azanite.
Yeah.
So it's not forged into an arcane focus, but you may use this as an arcane focus for the spell.
Okay.
So there might be a little bit of backfire, but you are going to cast Demon Fireball.
Oh, hell yeah.
Zazor is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed the saving throw. 'Cause he
Okay.
rolled a natural 1.
What a joke.
Fair.
So you're still going to roll damage for the level 5 fireball.
Would you like
Demon
some
fire
D6?
flavor.
So just necrotic.
Yes, it'll be necrotic as the fire.
Would you like some additional D6 if you need it?
Yeah. Can I get 2 from you? I'll roll it. Well, actually, here.
You know, actually, I think Zazor is going to take full damage here. He's not going to use a legendary resistance.
Uh-oh.
Yummy. That's what I like to hear. Oh yeah. Okay. 11 plus 8, 19. 21. Four fives. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so 21, 41, 45.
Nice.
45 necrotic.
Hi.
Oh.
Yeah, as you do it, you see Zazor disappear in this green fire that extends from Rowan, but
You're
mixed
so
in
hot
with
right
this
now.
black, almost ichor-looking patterns in the flames itself. It actually turns the whole area for a second, like the color of this green, as if like some sort of eclipse is happening just in that little area.
You're so hot right now.
It hits him so hard that he kind of has to like, he does like the Quidditch thing where like he grabs his spear from like
Yep.
a hand and then flips back on it and then crouches, and now you just have so much of his attention.
Yeah, I know. I really did aggro him
But that was a
ridiculously
huge
hard.
hit. Well done.
Thank you.
That being said, you holding an Azanite shard,
Oh, no.
not really that safe. You're gonna take some recoil.
Okay. I wonder if it'll kill me. I only have 18.
Not too bad. It's gonna be 12.
I am down to
12 points of
6.
necrotic.
He's alive.
Yep, just by the skin of my
Anything else,
feathers of my. I don't know.
Feathers of my feathers.
I think that about does it for what I can do.
Great. He's gonna use a legendary action.
Ouch.
And
It's
he's
nice
going,
knowing you all.
He is going to cast Steel Wind Strike.
Again?
Yep. So this will be a melee spell attack against 5 targets. It's going to be Joan, Rowan, Marv, Ida, Lucky. So melee spell attack against Joan is going to hit. That's a 23.
This guy does not roll below a 20.
That's a 23 again for against Lucky.
Hit.
Ida, it is a 24.
That hits.
Wow. Marv, it is a 29.
Is anyone next to me? Like within 5 feet of me?
Actually, everyone was within 10 feet of you. No one's within 5 feet of you. And then Rowan's another 29.
Good.
So everyone's
I'm
taking
about to
6d10 force damage.
6d10?
6d10.
I am dead.
Yeah, I'm dead too.
That's not great.
Shit.
But you know that we were dead before this fight started. Okay, keep going.
Alright, this
Okay,
is
not too bad.
as bad as
Actually,
could have been
two
initiation as you
ones.
could
That's
get.
nice.
The game is punishing me for hitting him too hard.
I have 11 hit points.
I have 6.
Actually, only 18 points of force damage each.
Oh, cool. It's still
So
dead.
if your attack is 18 points of force damage, Lucky
Not as
and
bad as I
Rowan
thought.
are knocked unconscious.
Uh-oh.
Great.
Oh, I only fall like 10 feet out of the air. It's not bad.
I was on the ground.
Do I take...
You're
10,
in.
10 feet is a d6 of fall damage. So that is going to be 2
Two
automatic
automatic
fail
death
saves.
saves.
Oh, no!
Is there any way I can use my reaction to try and catch him?
Tomorrow, there is.
I don't have a reaction?
Again.
You don't have the spell because you haven't leveled.
Well, I mean, like,
Where you are, you're 20 feet away from
Oh,
it,
okay.
unfortunately. You would have had to hold an action. So,
a really cool spell.
yeah, that's just low
Are you a
health light.
warcaster?
Huh?
Are you a warcaster?
Eldritch Knight.
For future reference, Ben, you could have used the belt to impose disadvantage because that was a ranged. That was an attack
Oh,
on you.
yeah, it was.
Yeah. It's alright, next time.
Yeah.
Plus, it was
makes
just
sense.
your turn, so you have a long while before then.
Okay.
Okay, after Rowan, it is, we'll go with Kevin.
Okay.
You have Tablar.
I'm going to use my 20 feet of movement
Yeah.
to run over to Rowan,
Yeah.
invoke the Emmy token
Yeah.
on my
Nice.
gauntlet.
Yeah.
You take 2 points of healing.
Yay.
Yeah.
better
Kevin,
than-
look at you healing.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, you see him go down, and you're like, oh, I've seen this before. Let's go over there, patch him up real quick. His wings are like, eh.
Oh, I
he's
forgot.
like bent
Wait,
over.
Peter Griffin falls.
It's Peter Griffin when he falls, but as an owl. You're gonna put your hand on him. There's a warm magic sensation, and you like flicker awake, and everything hurts. But you're alive.
Hang in there, mate.
Okay.
I forgot
Um,
how hard you are to revivify.
And then,
Really
yeah,
hard.
We're not trying that again.
Really hard. That would be death number 3.
How far away is Mr. Zazor?
He is 20,
Rowan's a little squishy.
10, 20, 35 feet up, 10 away. We'll say 45.
I would like to throw my Storm Captain's Cutlass.
Yeah, you will. Make a ranged attack.
Please. Oh my gosh. I never roll well for this. That is a 13.
13,
Aye.
unfortunately. Yeah. As you throw the cutlass, it just combines with the spear and it starts to fly around. It like goes towards Tavlor and it's like about to hit him and you just bond it back to your hand. Anything else you do?
Well.
I also believe you do not have action surge because you used it against the star.
I don't have it marked, but I probably did use it.
I could be wrong if you don't have it marked. If you don't have it marked, we can go by that. I don't mind. You've been up for a while.
Yeah.
Ida, you're on deck.
I'm gonna action surge and use my breath weapon.
Your breath weapon does not have enough range to hit him.
Does that?
15
Then
feet.
Just kidding. That's it. That is all.
Okay. It's gonna be Tavlor's turn.
Shit.
Tavlor is next to Zika and next to Rowan. He's gonna hop on Drake. No, actually, he's gonna run to Lucky, and he's gonna cast Cure Wounds at level 1. If he has one, I'm gonna pretend he does because he's not here. 7.
Yay! I'm alive!
Okay.
I hate it when that happens.
Ida, your turn.
I'd like to move to have Lucky kind of on like the very edge of 30 feet away from me.
You would have to go all the way here because she's 30 feet up on the boat.
I see.
These 3 squares onward of where the boat starts.
Cool, cool, cool. On the ground, who would be within 30 feet of that?
Kevin, Rowan, and Marv.
That works. I'll move there.
Marv. Okay. Where do you want to go?
Wherever you just had me for the boat.
Oh. What's your movement speed?
40.
40. You can get exactly there.
Nice. I would like to cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah, you
Since
will.
we've been hit a couple times. That's 6 people within 30 feet, so that's going to be Rowan, Lucky, Kevin is 3. Who else looks awful?
Pretty much everybody.
Great, good, great.
Tavlor looks awful. Marv looks okay.
I'm looking
Yeah.
alright.
Let's do
Still 100
Jones,
plus.
Tavlor. I'll do Marv too. That's
Okay.
6.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Everyone but Zika.
Yeah. 7 plus 5 is
It is
12.
everybody except for
12 plus 11, that is 33 to everybody.
We're back
33
up
to
to
Twelve
everyone.
plus 11 is 20.
beautiful.
That's 23 to everybody. I can't do that.
Oh,
Shut your
23.
mouth, Amber.
I would have taken
I wasn't
a
paying
33.
attention to the numbers.
I'm that kid who's like,
I'm
remember
one
we
of
had
the
a
rats.
quiz?
We had homework.
Yeah. Because I didn't do my homework very often, so if I did do it, I'd be like, please let me get credit for it.
Anything else, Ida?
No, I think that's it.
Very nice.
That's going to take at least one round of spears.
It's Joan's turn. She's gonna turn into the butterfly princess.
Yeah, she will.
So much
She
damage.
puts on a golden mask, and you see this golden rainbow ball gown appear, starting from up here. Her hair that was once messy, becomes fine. Oh, she doesn't have any more uses of this.
Yeah, I was gonna say
She
she
used
blew
it
them
for
all.
Elucidar.
She blew them all.
Let's recharge at dawn. I have it. Go look
He
it up.
also like sliced him.
Yeah,
Joan?
she did slice her wings. Never mind. Joan's just gonna do rope stuff. She's gonna attempt to hide.
Joan got nerfed.
I think she has a crossbow.
She rolled very well on that. Yep. She's going to hide,
Sneak attack.
and that is Joan. Zika.
Oh, she didn't bonus action hide into sneak attack?
No. Zika is gonna use Death Coil,
Ooh.
which is gonna miss, but a really cool like black and dark green bolt like shoots out of his sword that he fires at Zazor, but he's just got all these freaking flying spears and crap. Knocks right into it. That is gonna be Zika's turn. Unfortunately, that is an action. And then we have Marv. Marv.
Okay. Does my like breath attack?
No.
It
Am I
won't
close
reach him.
enough?
He's a little too high
Okay.
right now.
Then
You could throw something at him.
I don't have. really. I can't really do much.
Your hand axes are
You can
throwable.
throw some hand axes.
Can I?
at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's throw some hand axes.
All right, make a ranged attack. It's gonna be pretty much the same as your hand axe stats. 'cause
Aren't
you're
there-
proficient.
Aren't there javelins that
Do I just
come?
roll
He has
with-
javelins as well.
Yeah.
You do
Oh.
javelin or the hand axe.
We'll throw a javelin,
Yep.
and that is.
Spear against spear. You see the spears and think that's a great idea.
Ah,
Wish you could
Oh, wait.
banish objects.
Wait.
Just banish his spear.
Oh.
the one that he's flying on
That
specifically.
is 17.
17 does not hit,
Dang.
unfortunately. You do have extra attack. You can use it with the javelins as well.
He's really
Just
strong.
keep track of you having your javelins.
Yes. Oh, natural 19 plus 9 is 28.
That will hit. Go and roll damage.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice hit, Marv.
Um,
Remember, these attacks can also be reckless if you ever choose.
Yeah. Which
and
one?
that'll be 9 piercing.
Nice.
Nice.
Kite.
Good throw.
That's it.
Yeah. The first one is deflected by a spear, and the second one, as he kind of whirs around, you kind of hear a clunk as it kind of like hits the helmet of him, and he almost loses his balance for a moment. After that, he's going to use a legendary action.
Oh no.
Ida, you are proving quite troublesome.
I cast one heal spell.
It was a big heal spell, and Zazor is very smart.
I know.
I need you to make
Ow, he's targeting.
a
his
charisma
non-half
saving
damage
throw as he
healer.
casts banishment on you.
Oh no! Not that.
That is a 19.
That
Ooh.
just fails.
Oh,
Oh, what?
Gosh!
His spell save is 20?
He's a boss, guys.
Oh my
He's a boss
Lanta.
character.
Josh wants to keep him alive for now.
Alright. As your senses are suddenly completely taken away from you, and for a moment you can't breathe. And you feel yourself
Banishment is concentration.
submerged in like water?
Interesting.
Did he banish you to an all-water plane of existence?
The plane of water that's just water, yeah.
Interesting.
Can you swim?
Just another plane of
I sure hope so. You read my thing.
Uh-oh.
That was not a targeted thing. That's my go-to for banishment. It's a neat one.
Uh-oh.
Okay, after that, it's gonna be the top of the round. Lucky, what would you like to do?
That's
It's
rough.
gonna counterspell me. I'm gonna lose all my spell slots to
He has already
counterspell.
used his reaction.
Oh, never mind. Let's do.
You're there until he's done concentrating.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's do Scorching Ray
Okay,
at level 5,
sure.
Ooh.
so that I can create five, I think. It's
I
3 for
believe-
second level,
I believe
4,
there are
5.
5 attacks.
5 attacks. Sorry, trying to find it. Scorching Ray, here. Plus 7. Okay.
Wait, a level 5 Scorching Ray? Is that 6? That's 6.
Scorching Ray's a level 2 spell, right?
I think it's 5. I think it's 6.
It is
Yeah,
level
it's
2.
6.
6. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's 6 bolts.
Oh
Three
no!
at level
You
2.
like my math?
All right. Do you want hit damage?
Roll all
Hit
the
damage?
hits.
Okay.
Roll all the hits first. I'll tell you what works.
Nope. I just rolled really bad. And an 18 won't hit. None of them hit.
Yeah, you just start shooting rays of fire. You're confident. Your hands still pretty shaken from being exhausted and all this crap that you've had to deal with lately. And the spears as they rotate around him, and the wind, even the wind force around him is starting to be on his side. Anything else,
Really
Lucky?
mean. They were all under 10.
I'm also gonna assume that you stood up.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
Okay, you are 5 feet next to Zika.
I don't have any bonus actions.
Rowan.
Rowan
I
is...
skipped his first turn.
Who?
It's fine. Zazor's.
Oh no.
It's
Oh.
chill. He had a bonus round. He had a surprise round. I don't care.
Darn. I'm gonna... Huh? I'm gonna make a match.
Yeah, I definitely skipped him. I'll just move him.
I'm gonna ouch him... Not as much as the first time, though. I'm gonna cast Shatter at level 3.
Okay.
I shatter him.
Natural 20.
Okay, that's halved then,
What a
right?
jerk.
Sorry.
I think it's halved.
What a jerk.
I believe so.
Let me double check.
Most spells are half. Usually cantrips are the saves that don't do anything.
And blight for some stupid reason.
Well, because Blight's a big boy spell.
I know.
Blight is an all or not.
It is half.
It is half.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's D8s.
Yeah.
Yep.
48.
48.
You said 3rd level, right?
Yeah, or 4th level.
4th level.
Or no, 3rd level.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. 6, 11, 17 halved. 8. Yeah.
Yep. 8 points of damage. Okay, anything else?
Pop.
Project move. I'm also going to assume that you stood up.
Yes. I will back up. Well, here. How about this? I'm gonna go. If I go 5 feet into the air, if I fall, will I take fall damage?
No, but you'll also only be like 9 feet in the air within reach of people. You're like 4 feet, so if you go 5 feet in the air, then your feet are still at like where someone's head usually is. So
Well,
you
it's
won't
just-
be, like, out of range. Of
It's
stuff.
just so I can use the word.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Then yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
We'll give you a little pedestal.
Yeah. And then I'll back up a little bit more.
All right. Anything else, Rowan?
That'll do it.
All right. Zazor's gonna take his turn.
Ruh-roh.
He's going to cast Steel Wind Strike
Oh my gosh.
on the weakest targets. So Jones getting 2. Tabler's getting 2. And Rowan's getting 2.
Is Rowan within 5 feet of me?
No.
Is
Zika.
Joan?
No. Oh, Joan's hidden. I need to see if Zazor can see her. Yes, he can. Wow.
This is the moment. It's word time.
The attacks against Joan both
Word
hit.
time, baby.
That's going to be 12d10 against Joan. Oh, it actually has to be separate targets, so there's going to be more. Use. Fine. Then Lucky gets 1, and Ira gets 1, and Marv gets 1. This is kind of a signature move.
Ida's just not there.
So
Oh,
Jones.
she's banished.
Oh, that's true. Then it's going to go to Zika.
Oof.
Thank you for the reminder.
Poor Zika.
Lots of things happening. I should have put the banishment ring on you. Against Tavlor will hit. Lucky's. That's a 19.
It's
That's the armor class, right?
Yep, that
Okay.
is my armor class.
Against Marv, it's a 16. Against Rowan,
I activate the word.
activate the word. It'll have disadvantage. Natural 1.
Yeah, baby! All right, let's see if I
Let's
pass
see
the
if you
deck
make the
save.
dex save.
Oh no!
That
one.
You dodge it. You fall into the stand where you're ostrich, so your head is in the sand. But
Terrible.
I was
the spear just kind of, you feel the very sharp wind like right in between your talons as you're just carroted into the ground.
okay. Well, how much movement is it gonna cost to get me out of that position, huh?
I'll just do half.
Okay.
I'm just being clear.
okay.
And then against Zika, will hit. So here comes the 60-10 of damage.
Would have been so much cooler if I didn't end up with my head stuck in the sand. Oh God! He just presses the big red button on his belt.
That's 39 points of force damage if you were hit.
Jeeples.
Everybody who got hit?
Joan is down. Tavlor is down. 39. I will roll max damage on 3 dice.
That's rough.
Woo!
I had
That
30.
does not feel good.
Lucky's
They're up,
down.
and they're up on the boat, huh?
I'm
They're
below
up on-
100 hit
up on the
points
boat.
now.
Yeah, a lot of them.
So
Zika's
Lucky's
down.
down. Oh, Zika's down too.
Oh no, Zika's fine. He didn't fight Lucidar. He's chilling. He has way more hit points than I thought. Yay, Zika.
So
Yay,
that's
Zika.
3 people down right now,
Again.
and our healer is in the shadow realm.
Yep.
Zika down.
Uh,
Joan
Oh
down.
my gosh.
Tavlor's down.
our,
This is not looking
our
good.
healer got sent to the
You just
shadow
gotta
realm.
break his concentration.
I have no healing.
Next in the order is Kevin.
Okay. Attaching the chain of returning
Oh.
to a weapon
Yeah.
is a bonus action.
Yeah. It's simple as having it on your side and just taking like a clip and going click.
Okay.
It's got a carabiner at the
Okay.
end.
I'm going to bonus action attach the chain of returning to Narkesh's sword,
Crazy.
and I'm going to hook that thing.
Okay, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
make an attack roll.
Okay.
Neat. Also, did he make a concentration saving throw for Shatter?
He saved. Thank you for the reminder, though.
I tried.
It's
You guys need to
appreciated.
remind me, please.
I will.
That's a 17.
17 does not hit.
Um.
You have extra attack with that as well.
Okay.
You can do it twice.
Do
That's
a chain of
awesome!
returning back.
That's so hot.
That was like
5.
Oh, 25 hits.
that was like the clutchest
That is a
item pickup.
great sword. The increased damage on that is for dragons and dragon 9, so it's just going to be a 2d6. 2d6 plus your normal modifier.
Okay.
Still nuts.
Okay. That's 12 points of damage.
Nice.
And a
Um,
concentration check.
And a concentration check.
12 plus. He rolled low, but he saved by 1.
Okay. I'm gonna action surge and do it again.
Yeah, you will.
Bonk, bonk.
Get him.
Uh,
Hit him with the bonk bonk.
yeah. That's a 17.
17 misses.
Figured.
Tyler Cubicer.
And that's an 18.
18 misses. You are able to take. It's a very athletic thing as you keep on sending this thing, and you hear the. As you just lob, catch, lob, catch.
We're both having very hot moments right
Yeah, it's awesome. You do get a
I
nice
get
hit
it
in,
now.
and you can feel the gash on his side. It really hurt him that time.
Cool.
Okay.
Dang it, action surge.
now. Rest in peace, Zach.
He's going to
Not
do
rolling
a legendary action.
Reggie. It was nice knowing you all.
We take damage right now. We get 2.
Yeah, that would be real unfortunate. I wonder if Zazor is that spiteful.
I can't believe still wind strike is not concentration. It's instant. I mean, I believe it because it's just a hit, but it makes
It's
it.
Okay.
such a nutty spell, though.
It is a nutty spell.
He's gonna use multi-attack. Who's left? He needs to take care of Rowan. He needs to take care of Kevin. Rowan has disadvantage. He has advantage on attacks against you because you're prone.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Still have my reaction, though.
Rowan, how does a 17 do?
Major
If
armor?
I shield, it doesn't do anything.
This spear is about to kabob you, and you're just like, something's not right.
My
And
spider
you flick through the
senses.
talons.
Chest and shield with your feet is crazy.
He needs to take care of Kevin. We're gonna send to Kevin's way.
Hey, don't do that.
19,
Okay.
25.
Both hit.
Okay.
I don't have any spell shots
Spells.
for shield.
Are you at 19?
Huh?
Is 19 your armor class?
6 and 8. It's 14.
Okay.
14 damage. Still up?
Yep.
Good.
Shutting it down.
Zika. Natural 20.
Oh, no.
Zika's a tank. That's 14. Zika's still up.
And a concentration check.
Why?
No.
Oh,
Zika
did,
didn't hit.
oh, I thought
Zazor.
Zika hit.
No.
Yep.
Dang it. I
Uh,
thought it was the other way around. I'm like, bring back the healer.
want our healing
I want him back. I want you back.
Already missing me. I only did one thing.
I mean,
Oh my gosh,
I've
you
never
guys.
played with somebody who carried mass cure wounds, so that's kind of a banger. You don't see that spell get used very often.
I don't
Lucky,
even have to prepare.
Lucky
and
wasn't powerful
for,
enough
for
for
his
us.
final 2 spears, you're gonna see him land next to Joan.
Uh-oh.
No way.
Are we? Do we see? If they're 30 feet up, do we see this from the ground?
Yeah.
I can't.
Wrong one. Wrong one. You should never have been here. He's gonna catch his 2 spears. That's 2 attacks on Joan, which is 2 automatic failed saves. And as this happens, you hear "No!" from Joan. At least it wasn't. Before her voice fades. Okay. Next in the order, Traveler's gonna make a death save.
There you go.
As he pulls the spears out, 2 arrows.
Oh boy!
His chest.
Let's go start number 2!
He then shot twice. They both hit
That's my sniper number
With-
1.
with lightning damage.
Oh, yeah, baby! Lightning
Just breath
arrow.
weapon, and he didn't have the concentration
Oh.
for his thing.
Bring back my healer.
Bring back my healer.
5.
How much damage did he do?
21 points total
Nice.
with the 2 arrows. But you see Zazor, like, the arrows went through his chest. And he, like, seizes up. And he's, like, stuck holding these 2 spears, almost with the static of the electric energy. And he just kind of stumbles in this. But you do hear a. And it gets a little bit more maniacal as it continues. Concentration checks. He has to make 2. Ooh, that was a 6. Ida, you are back.
Yay!
You were just learning how to tread water. Before you are
Soaking wet.
flipped back into existence.
Tell me it's our turn.
And it is your turn.
Yes!
In the initiative. Oh, that's crazy.
Contact allergy? How's that working?
You have a little time.
Okay.
What?
Is she allergic to water?
I am.
water?
I thought it would be cool to have something in common with my character.
Lauren is allergic to water in real life.
I am. It's a contact allergy. I can still drink it, which is something I have to tell everybody.
Wow.
Well, I'm back.
She'll never be the avatar.
It's so upsetting. I have asthma too. I would be the worst.
And you said you were water tribe?
I want to be. I am
Nice.
definitely fire.
All right.
How do you do
Ida,
it?
it is
Yeah.
your turn. As you blip back
She's
into
a half
existence,
star.
and you see almost everybody that was
Only
on the
fire
boat is down and bleeding. And-
Lovely.
And you do have a certain sense of life
That's pretty tough.
in people.
That's pretty tough.
Cool. No doubt. I guess I'll cast Mask Cure Wounds again.
Cast what?
Mask Cure Wounds. Probably at 6th level.
Oh.
I don't think she's allowed to do anything else in this fight.
It's okay.
It's alright.
It's literally what I made this character for.
Was that a Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
It was.
Very good.
Excellent.
Yeah,
excellent,
1d8 extra. I can't do math. That's
It
makes me so sad.
4 plus 1.
Yeah, if I had let
That's
her.
35 healing to everyone I healed before except Joan.
You can add Zika now.
Yeah, let's do Zika.
Cool. Everyone just restored 35 hit points.
Nice!
Wait, so you didn't do Joe?
Joan-
Joan is dead.
Yeah.
She's dead?
2 attacks, 2 automatic failed. That's it.
Oh, I didn't read them as 2 separate attacks.
Oh no, she's dead.
Dead.
Okay.
It's alright, we have 10 rounds. Unless you have Ray's dead, which then we have 2
58.
weeks.
You are so obscenely clutch.
Zazor also doesn't
I'm
have
here
haste
for.
anymore, but that didn't really matter to Lane.
I'm back up to almost full again. That's nice.
I'm so good at my job.
I'm so getting
Oh,
rid
what
of my
color is
healing
your
spells
magic
when
item?
Sora comes back.
That's a good question. I was thinking like a snowy white.
Snowy white.
Cute.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cute.
You kind of just see yourselves have this like beautiful white snow glow about yourself as you see your wounds rapidly regenerate. This is one of the most powerful healing spells most of you have encountered. Oh, that's
I'm not fully a cleric.
okay.
This is some cleric stuff.
Yeah.
cleric.
This is a full cleric.
Full
Are you
cleric.
doing anything else, Ida?
Nothing beats full cleric heals.
You are at the base of the boat, by the way, still.
And they get to use their level 13 stuff.
Zazor's on the boat.
Zazor is on the boat. He's still standing over Joan's body.
He's on the boat. He's on the boat.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting to be back this turn.
Me?
You just still have movement and a bonus action.
She might have it.
Alright,
Clerics have Revivify. Level 3 spell.
Yeah.
Raise Dead is a level 5 spell.
Also something I can't get.
Zika's on deck.
Raise Dead is
sense.
awesome.
No, I think
That one's like you
Which
have
means
like
Barb,
2
you're
moves.
on deck.
I can raise the dead.
I kind
but
of
not
want to
like
stay
that.
where I am because everyone's within range.
Okay, Zika's gonna get up. He's feeling better. He's gonna see what just happened, and he's gonna try to tackle Zazor.
Aw, he had a friendship with Joan.
Yeah, that and Samira.
Yeah,
Oh,
Samira's
yeah.
going bonkers up there.
You're gonna see out of Zazor's shadow this purple tiefling,
Oh, that's so cool!
Oh,
and
Death
he's just
Knights.
gonna full tackle Zazor to the ground.
Death Knights
Off
are
the
the best.
boat.
Grapple, 30 feet of fall damage. Grapple.
Yeah, both of them.
Excellent.
See, Zika's already dead.
Huh?
I said Zika's already dead.
Zika has health. Don't play.
I was gonna say,
16.
we gotta keep that
Yeah,
body preserved
But
somehow.
do these demons really die? They just go back.
Yeah, but it's like a body that we're trying to hold on to.
Oh,
right
I
now.
did way too much. It's half that. 11 fall. Zazor is grappled and prone.
Nice.
That sounds
So, like-
disadvantage.
Yeah, he's gonna use a legendary action to make a contested athletics. Oh, they both rolled really low, and Zika has a higher. No, he doesn't, because that's Samira. So that's actually Zazor. Okay, he'll get out of it, but he's still prone. And next to Zika. Marv! Marv, what would you like to do?
Crit.
They're off the boat now, right?
They're off the boat. Zazor's also prone, so if you attack him, you have advantage.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into rage,
Yeah, you are.
and then we're gonna use reckless attack.
Yeah.
No, wait, no, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
It's
You
He's already
Oh,
prone.
beautiful.
He's prone, you have
I'm
advantage.
just gonna
already.
run up to him, enact rage, and then smack him with a great axe.
Oh,
Make
Twice.
an attack roll. Yeah, you do.
With advantage.
It's clobbering time.
With advantage.
How'd you do?
12. 12 plus. It's 21.
21 would hit if he does not cast shield here, which he does.
Oh.
That'll increase his armor class by 5.
Rude.
Nerd.
You
swing
can
again.
still
Extra
still have the
attack.
chance to
His armor class is
damage
now
him.
26.
Yeah, you can
Does
still
shield
do
last
it.
till
There's
the
a
end of the
chance.
turn?
You you have a high enough bonus and you have advantage. Give it another
Okay.
try.
Wait.
Yeah, he sees you standing over him, and he's like, "Where is the eye?" And you bring the axe down, and he's like, and and he casts shield.
That'll do it!
Yay.
Roll your 4d12.
Oh gosh.
That's so cool.
So-
This is a beautiful thing.
Fantastic.
Okay.
That one of those was a d20 that you
Oh,
rolled.
yes it was.
Oh, that's an 11, an 8, and a 9 though.
The upper echelon of the d12. They've all decided that
36?
Mark hits hard.
36
Is
Last
that
year it was 37.
is that plus your damage on your sheet?
plus
Yeah, plus.
Plus 4, 41.
no plus it would be
Plus he
even
was-
more than that because you're raging.
You're raging.
41.
It would be plus 6.
Yeah, what's your.
Yeah, 43.
Wait.
That's
Right?
disgusting.
That's
Oh, yeah,
probably the
43.
most
I'm gonna check
damage
rate
done in a
first.
Single swing.
Single swing.
You're so cool, Marv.
And then that means also, if he attacks anyone but me, he has disadvantage. And if anyone within 30 feet around me gets attacked, they get 3d6 damage reduction.
Ancestral
At the end of your
Guardian.
turn?
Insane.
Ancestral Guardian go brrrr.
In reaction, you're gonna hear. This isn't over.
Oh.
He's going to
44
attempt to
points of
cast
damage.
Dimension Door on himself.
Do it. Do it.
Oh no, I don't have a reaction. I use shield.
Dang it!
I thought
don't
about
have
it. I wanted
counterspell.
to so bad.
You probably would have had to roll because he did cast it at his highest level possible.
That I do have a 6 spell slot open though.
There's actually 44 points of damage. Its rage damage
44.
at level 13 is plus 3.
Oh, 44.
Just
Yeah.
bump that score
Yeah,
up.
when you brought that max axe down into like his mask and gut, you heard like a and you saw like cracks in his mask as it actually chipped away at your strike.
What did it look like? What does it look like?
You see a little bit of white hair.
We already knew that.
There's enough of it where it's gonna obscure most of the face. I'll say there is a little bit of movement beneath it to show like a humanoid mouth probably behind it. Just more details than most of you guys have ever gotten.
Yeah.
He whispers this, and he casts Dimension Door. And he is gone from beneath you.
All right, but he's like within 500 feet away. He's gone.
What do you guys do? Still an initiative. We're gonna go to the top of the round. Lucky, are you down?
No, Mass Cure Wounds
Right.
got me up.
Lucky, what do you do?
It's like my one thing.
I'm gonna look around. Can I see him?
No.
Okay.
You do see right next to you though,
Joan.
Joan. Tavlor is like, he had 1 hit point a second ago, so he's like crawling towards Joan.
Yeah, I'm gonna check on Joan.
Okay.
I can't do anything, but I'll check on her.
So, as you approach, wrong one. Okay.
That seems too
So,
cheerful.
as you approach, you, Zika, and Tavlor go, and you see the gutted body of the butterfly princess before you. She's pale and unmoving.
Lucky.
For the sake of this, I'm going to say you're no longer in combat, so if there's something you would like to do, you may do it.
Lucky's gonna drop on her knees, and she's gonna grab Joan's like shirt, and she's gonna shake her, be like, "Joan, wake up. Joan, wake up. Okay, I'm not gonna watch Zazor kill another friend. You have to wake up right now." But that's all she can do.
I'd like to climb a rope on the ship.
Sure. There's a ladder on the port side. Take you but a moment. What would you like to do?
Can I try to revivify?
You may.
How does that work? I know that you said it was different.
So, what's going to happen if you cast Revivify, because it has been less than a minute, so you may try this. You're going to get one check
Okay.
that you can do. This check, on a success, whether it is a prayer, performance, a song, a plead, an intimidation. I have had someone intimidate someone to life before.
That's so cool.
That rocks.
If you succeed on the check, the DC is -3. If you fail, it stays the same. Every time she has been revived in the past,
It ups it.
the DC increases by 3.
She's died twice, correct?
What was the second revive?
Brion.
No, Zercock and Debris.
Yeah, she didn't
She's only
die.
died once. She's only died once.
She only died in Demetrius.
I think we're thinking of Fiola. Fiola's died like a million times. Wrong like this guy.
That's
So, Ira, as you get on your knees, you've made this entire quest to find the butterfly princess, the mythical warrior, so that you would be able to heal and help heal not only these people, but help heal this broken world. What do you do?
I'm afraid of Elia, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. We only just met them. Can we please not have her die quite yet? It would be greatly appreciated. And
Go and make a straight religion check.
religion. That's a 19.
19. Okay. You can also gather around this spot if you'd like at this moment. Kevin, you look over and you see your worst nightmare. Joan's unmoving body, Lucky screaming, having just had the conversation with Lucky before about that helplessness. And the last friend that Zazor took from Lucky, as history repeats itself. Is there anything any of you, the rest of you would like to do in this moment? As Ira prays.
I'm gonna assume you have like a hand on Joan.
Oh yeah, like right
Yeah.
over her
Revivify
heart.
Yeah.
is touch.
I'm gonna put my hand on top of hers and just like to myself be like, if you're still listening, giving it all I've got.
Can I put a hand on her back as well?
Make a religion check. Yes.
I didn't do well, but religion, it's only +1, so it's a 10.
Can I, seeing this, put my hand also on Lucky's back, knowing what I know. I'm gonna unhook my pocket watch and put it kind of like a all hands in sort of thing.
Your arcane focus?
Yeah.
Okay. Marv, Rowan. Zika takes Joan's head and just holds it in his lap. The image of Samira cradling her head.
I'll go Zika's side and kind of lay a hand on John's head as well.
Okay. Marv?
I'm gonna go. Gonna go stand over by Kevin, comfort him, hand on his back. I don't really know.
Just
her,
all
but
gathered around.
yeah.
Just before, I would like to say, you bury me, which is just kind of what she says at the end of these types of things.
So, as you all gather around, you see this is a healing spell. You see the wounds, the mess from this horribly long day. Reestablish. You're exhausted. I actually need you to roll again for disadvantage.
Oh. Natural 1.
Okay. So, as you are all gathered around this moment, you do see this beautiful white light envelop Joan's body as it restores. It's almost like seeing her peacefully laying on a cloud. And for a second, it looks like she's sleeping, as Zika is just distraught, Tableau crying next to her. You see Drake give her body a little nudge after the magical effect starts to seep into her body and fade. And when every last bit of that radiant magic is absorbed and expended and the spell is complete, there lies the butterfly princess, still unmoving. And then a bluish glow on her skin. And it surrounds her like an outline, and you actually see it kind of split right down the middle. There's one side that is green and one side that is blue. And from under her, you see these two butterfly wings etch into the floor, whoosh, and shine like a ritual circle. This is not your magic.
Figured.
As this happens, from her feet, there is this swirling magic of blue and green that envelops her from her feet and makes her way up her body. And it starts to cover her. And you see this effect is trying to cover the body. Do you do anything with Zika holding her head? As this effect starts to go.
I'll just stay close. I'm not gonna try to pull his hands off or anything like that.
Okay. So as it goes, this force of magic goes all the way up her body, and you start to see from the bottom of it, it start to crystallize. As there's this translucent blue and green, almost glass, strong like rock, like a diamond, envelop Joan Lycan's sky, all the way to her head. And as it goes, Zika kind of puts it around as it kind of envelops her head and hair like a mold. And then there's a bright light. You can't see for a moment as you all kind of have a spotted reaction to this. You all have to wince away as she seems very peaceful, as she is encased in this blue and green chrysalis. As the effect ends, this visage of this butterfly pattern, very unique, you haven't seen it before. It looks like a runic pattern on the wings. Burns into the side of the ship like scorch marks. And then everything is still. What do you do?
Oh, dang. Sorry, I was on the wrong character.
Anything that you would like to say?
As you stand there in silence, you do hear a t t t t t. As you turn around, and you see Kelsier walking towards the chrysalis. And you're gonna see him walk up and sniff around. He captivates all of your attention. As he begins barking and he attempts to scratch and dig at it.
Does it seem like he's leaving any marks on it at all? Nothing?
And he puts his head on it.
She's mean.
Are there any... Can we discern any signs of life inside of the chrysalis?
You can choose to make either medicine or arcana.
Arcana, please.
Can I feel that? You mentioned that earlier.
You can choose between religion and medicine.
Guidance all around.
Oh, wow. That's not great.
That's a 13.
16.
Did you add a d4?
16.
Oh, sorry, D4.
16 for mine.
Okay.
What was I? 17
17.
total.
So as you look, it's actually hard to see her because of this beautiful crystal around her and the haze seeing through it. But you do sense this power and this life. And Rowan, you're able to detect that the butterfly princess in this cocoon is breathing. She's alive.
I don't know how we can get to her. I don't know in what state, but she's breathing.
This kind of seems like a job for another Lycan Sky.
Ebony would be quite nice right about now.
Is it Ethne?
Ethne, I mean,
Or Imogen.
Ethne in particular would be very useful.
Imogen's just the other color. She's the blue.
Yeah, fair. Maybe we have to
So-
find some way to find Calgon.
Yeah. Can it be picked up? Can it be moved?
Yeah, but it's heavy.
Really heavy?
Yeah.
I'll help you pick it up.
Can we move her into because there's several rooms below deck.
Mm-hmm.
So can we move her into a protected room?
Yeah, they should.
So Lucky's gonna try to pick her up.
You'll need some help.
I'll
Can I
help
help?
it up.
So the
Feels
three
like
of
a
you
coffin procession.
lift her onto your shoulders.
Oh.
Take her down the steps. And you find a nice space to set her up.
After we put her down.
Put her in her room.
Yeah. After I put her down, I want to go back up to the etchings, to the burn,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually want to get artificer tools, and I want to carve it more into the ship.
Okay.
Do I recognize the the runes at all?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I, as an artificer, imbue light into this carving? Just use my normal light spell that I'm familiar with.
Not exactly.
Okay.
But you're still doing your initial test.
Another 14.
14. Extremely powerful magic. The likes of which you have only seen from Mord, Reginald, Penelope.
Wherever this came from, it was an incredibly powerful being. There's a chance, but she always talked about the various gods that she was affiliated with.
The gods are the rainbow. The rainbow is Zerkok and Sayerdrin.
I thought Sayerdrin was...
Zercox is silver.
Oh, yeah.
Sayerdrin is rainbow gold.
Oh, okay. Sayerdrin.
This blue and green. It was also the same magic as you saw her alternate butterfly form.
Yeah. We don't know where it came from yet.
I wonder if that is Caliban then.
That's my guess.
It's very interesting.
He's the only one we know who's powerful enough that might have a different magic.
Is there any legends as to the color of magic that Calgan uses that I would be knowledgeable of? Or anything in history?
Make a history check, but
Okay.
wow.
I know it would be a crazy deep cut. It would. I can imagine the DC's stupid high, but
Go for it.
nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
It's not gonna be good. History plus this 16.
Not a lot about color in history books as far as magic.
Yeah.
So many people have magic, so many people don't.
Imogen might know. Or Ethne, because she's older.
So Joan,
Reginald,
Lycansky,
Wherever he is.
alive but held in this prison that seemingly saved her life. As you set her up in her room. It is worth to note, Joan was not wearing armor. When she fell, she dropped both the Gemini blade and the Azanite sword. Her belongings were in her room, in the bag of holding. So as you guys set her up, you see the bag of holding. The swords are still on deck. This would also include the mask of the Butterfly Princess.
I'm gonna collect all of her things, and walk down to her
Sorry,
room.
can you guys speak up just a little bit for me?
Collect all her things, walk down to her room, and just kind of set them as neatly as I can.
You don't want to use either of the blades?
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion over the chrysalis of monarch butterflies. And I'm going to grab Azanite longsword and take it up, back up deck.
You can't wield it.
No, I know, but Kevin with an Azanite sword?
I'm going to walk directly up to Rowan and hold it out to him, this styles, to his face. Teach me.
I'll do what I can.
Good. And he's just going to walk back down underneath the deck and probably end up just passing out on the floor by Joan.
As you walk down the deck, you guys still do have new guests to address at
Yes.
some point. A little bit of an awkward situation for you guys. Yes?
Can I grab our stuff from the canoe?
Yeah, you didn't have much.
Yeah, but my rabbit's there.
Yeah.
A new pet!
Yay!
Yes, he has a rabbit.
Cute.
It's a fun way to interact. It's like, oh, this reminds me. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Let me go grab my bunny.
Rowan, sorry.
Yeah, please.
I was gonna talk to them
Sure.
because I was up deck. And once I finish
Yeah.
my task, I'm not the authority on the joining of Maximus Ultor, but I have at least 2 extra rooms that you guys can stay in if you would like to join for the ride.
That would be appreciated.
I'm gonna take them below deck and show them probably Dex and Geo's rooms. He's going to Dex's room. It's filled with chaos shrines and
Oh,
painted
nice.
all black and
Nice.
like red pentagrams
That is,
on the walls.
that is my style.
Kevin, are you going down to your room? Also, I'm gonna say Joan is stored upright. In
Okay.
this beautiful shrine.
Yeah. I would just kind of put everything, all of her stuff minus Asnite sword.
Kelsier is also walking glued to your hip. And you see him, he's like very serious. His
We'll
head's with pride.
walk him back into her room and kind of kneel down and kind of grab his face and kind of do one of these. Bessie, she's gonna be all right. I think she needs a brave guardian to protect her while she's asleep. I'm gonna figure this out, okay? Kind of scruff up his head a little bit. I'm gonna stand up and give him a salute.
As you do, there is a mighty silver glow coming from your pocket.
From my pocket.
No, one of your bags. Yes, the satchel. You take
Oh.
out the map.
The
Butterfly Princess.
Open it.
You see it. There's the glowing dot. Still bright as ever. You see the outline of the butterfly etched into the paper, glow silver. You're gonna read. Silver words appear on the parchment.
That's Zerkog.
The royal family of the butterflies will awaken beneath the Black Tower. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you guys for watching. Whew!
Interesting.
Got a little deep there for a second. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us through the giggles, the drama, the combat, the new friends.
Yay, new friends.
Yay, new
We will be back
You did so
same
well,
time
too.
next week with more Downstage Dungeons. We're back! But please get some rest. Appreciate you all hanging out with us tonight.
Like the McRib?
So
bad.
Goodbye!